Very good evening, guys. Can you guys hear me? Let me know in the chat. Thank you, Nilanjan. Thank you, Sandvas, for confirming. How you guys are doing? Everyone, everything good? I know in my area, weather is still same. Yeah, actually, it is raining in my area also. I think from last evening, I came after running, and after that, it's raining. I think when I sleep last night, at that time also it was raining. When I getting up, at that time also it's raining, and from that time till now it's raining outside. So looks like it's raining lot. Oh yes, actually, Niranjan, I go for running. So running actually helps to clear thoughts, and like if you are working like 10 to more than 8 to 9 hours continuously sitting in front of laptop and not going here and there, just simply sitting on chair, so you definitely need some of exercise or physical exercise to keep your mind continuously focused or dedicated. So that's why it's good to do that. Very good evening, Navneet. Yeah, yeah. That's also right. Right, right. We have to reach our home early. That's why we have to run. That's right. Nishant and Rajasthan. Sanwaz is saying Rajasthan question mark. No, actually, if you're asking, I live in Rajasthan. So I'm staying in UP. Hey Ekta, very good evening. Hey Ekta, you were not in the last class. What happened? I remember I called out your name. So Nilanjan or somebody was said that you didn't join. Oh, not well. Are you fine right now? Are you okay right now? Oh, great, great. So I hope you have watched the recording. Let me see if somebody has asked the question. It's Ekta, you. Okay. You want to ask something? Oh, okay. That was mistakenly. Okay. That's fine. No problem. So I hope you have watched the last lecture because we haven't discussed any new concept, but I would say we have discussed in our last class some of the concepts which we generally use while solving our problems, right? So in last class, I remember, I think we can discuss about that quickly while other people are joining. So I remember in last class we have started with first we first we discussed about the linear search, like how the linear search generally work, and then we discussed about the binary search, how the binary search generally work, and while discussing about the binary search, I also tell to everyone that the we should always be knowing about the basic things about the binary search, and after that, all those things, like while writing your code, you can just decide which direction you have to go based on the array which you are like thinking while implementing your logic. See, whenever you are trying to implement any of the binary search, you should always have one array in your mind, one sorted array, and then based on that sorted array, you can write your logic or implement your logic. So that's what I told you. Because in binary search, a target and mid element, these two things are very important. And based on these two things only, you will decide you have to go which direction. You have to go left side or right side. So that's what I told in the while discussing about the binary search. Okay, you do not need to remember any of the coding lines or anything. You just need to remember, you just need to visualize one array, one sorted one array, and then you need to decide, you need to find out the mid element, and then based on the mid element and target, you have to decide which direction you have to go. Okay. After that, I think the important concept which we have discussed, that was finding out the lower bound and upper bound. And I think in one of the problem, uh, I think I in the pair of topics, or might be in the knotted triangle. In one of the problem, we have seen one use case of lower bound or upper bound there. Correct? Or today we might be seeing some more. Uh, yeah, it was pair of topics and guessing. So yeah, Ankit is saying is a pair of topics. So might be the pair of topics problem where we have seen the one use case of lower bound. And I think in today's problem, we are also going to see a lower bound and upper bound again. So the definition was for lower bound and upper bound that if you are trying to insert a new element in a existing array, and I'm talking about new element. So if you're trying to insert a new element in a sorted array, so you should be finding a minimum position and maximum position for that element without disturbing the order of that array, right? So that's what, if you the position where you find the minimum position, that will be called lower bound, and the maximum position where you are going to insert the new element, that would be the upper bound. So that's what we did. And today, in some of the examples, when we are discussing about the problem, we'll see the examples of them also, where we will be looking for the upper bound and lower bound. And at that time, we will also understand the example of upper bound and lower bound. Okay. And after that, I think we have started understanding the pair of topics. And the second problem was square root, and third problem which we will discuss, which was triangle of sum. And I think in one of the problem, Likhit has joined or not? Hey Likhit, have you joined? Because Likhit was there. So he has tried the square root problem, and we were seeing the decimal points, right? Like we were trying to look for the precision 3 or 4, but somehow we were seeing the long string, like long numbers after decimal. So Likhit has already checked that part, but I'm not sure he has joined or not. But yeah, guys, so that was happening because of JavaScript behavior with floating number is little bit strange. It converts them in a string, or somehow internally, yeah, perfect square number. Square root problem is being wrong answer for perfect square number. Okay, so might be the reason. That's what, like see, the reason, so the point is the JavaScript somehow didn't work properly with the numbers. I have seen that. You guys can see in the internet also. You will find out multiple reasons for that. Like if you will simply add 0.2 plus 0.3 or 0.1 anything, you should get 0.3. But JavaScript will give you long string after 3. So that's some problem with JavaScript, and we will not discuss that much on that. But the solution I have provided for that is that, let me share my screen, and I think Arad, I will answer your question also. So let me share my screen. You guys are able to see my screen now? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Great. So where is, yeah, square root. So what I did at the end, I used two fixed method to fix the precision. Like because our answer was too big, because after point we were getting a lot of numbers there, right? So that's why I only taken, I only want that much digit from my answer, which could be equal to precision, and the two fixed only does that. Like if after decimal, if we have 10 numbers, after decimal, if we have 10 numbers, and if we only want 4 numbers, so in the two fixed we'll provide 4. It will just take the 4 numbers, and it also rounds up. It's also rounds up. I was trying to find the better method, so I only got 2 founds and 2 precision. Yeah, 2 precision is also there. So two fixed or 2 precision, they are doing the similar thing, I find. So like, let's see, like for 9, if I am looking for 9. So let's see, I tried with 9, I got the correct answer. So I will show you guys also. So node is square root. You can see 3.4 times 0. Let's look for 25 and give precision 5, 4. It is giving till now 5. You guys can give me any number where you guys face any problem with the square root number, like perfect square root number. Like Arad or Vishal was saying, it works for some number, it doesn't work for other. I can check that one right now, and then later on I can also check. Okay, 25. 25 work, right? 25 work, Hariharan, we have already checked. 50. Suraj is saying 50 for 50. 50 is not perfect square number, right, Suraj? So we cannot understand if that's the problem. Okay, Hariharan is John 64. So 64, with 64 you face the problem, right, Hariharan? Okay, let me try it 64 also. Let's see. with 64 if you are getting any problem. Yes, it's working. It's 8 only. I mean 4 and 9. Acha, 4 and 9. Okay, let's see. 9 already we checked. Let's look for 4 now. Yeah, it's giving. So might be check with the correct fix which I did. Answer.2 fix precision. It might solve your problem. Okay. Okay, guys. So let me know if you guys face any other problem with the square root number. We have, I think, one a doubt clear session where we will discuss, where we can look into all the codes. I think I'm planning that in the Saturday class. So we will look into the whole code part. For like today we have covered 3 problems yesterday. 3 problems we will cover today, and I think in next class we will cover 5 problems. So I think total problem would be 11 for us. And in the doubt revision class, we will fully talk about all these problems. If some problem you got little bit tough, so we will discuss that problem logic, and then we will see all of problems code also in one view, that what is the things happening, or might be some people are facing some problem, right, in understanding somewhere why we have taken +1, why we have taken -1. So that thing we will discuss on that class. So the coding part, see, but I would request to everyone, please try those things. Once you understood the problem and logic, please try to implement by yourself first. Otherwise, if you will see every time all the coding part which is written there, I am sure saying, I'm 100% guarantee, I'm giving 100% guarantees that you will not learn by yourself. You will not learn. You will just see the code. You will, okay, this thing is happening like that. Okay. Because I also did it earlier. I just see the code. I said, okay, I will now remember it. I will not remember it. But next time when I'm trying to solve it, I'm just stuck at some place. So that's why I'm saying, once you understood the problem, once you understood the logic, please try to first spend some hours there to understand. Try with your mind, try with your brain. Then you will see some edge cases there. You will find your own logic. And once you are stuck, now you cannot move forward. Then go for the code which I have provided. Okay, guys. So that's all for today from the previous class. Let's now see into our next problem. In meanwhile, let's see if some problems are there. I mean, when the number is not perfect square, then it creates some issues, and that too with only few numbers. Okay. I could look for those numbers if you provide me, Vishal. What if we take not a perfect square number is equal to 2? Yeah, we'll get that. We'll get that also. Okay, Suraj is saying 50. Let's see. Let's see for 50 then. So for 50, you are able to still see my screen, right? Okay, yeah. Okay, let's see for 50. So it is giving us 7.0. So yeah, I think it's correct, right? 7 square is 49. So square, the square should be great, for 50, it should be greater than 7. We will not go for the decimal precision, but I think the square part should be correct here, right? Now somebody is saying look for 5 or 4. So let's look for 5. Let's see. So according to me, it should be greater than 2. Let's see. Are we getting any problem? Yeah, it is giving us greater than 2, right? I'm not looking for the next 4 numbers, but if you will check for this number also, I think it should be less than, or it should be equal to 5 or near to 5, 2.2360, right? Let's look for a 3. So 1.7320. I think, yeah, it is correct, right? It should be greater than 1 and near to 2. Yeah, okay, yeah, understood. If you are not using 2 fix, yeah, that could be. Yeah, that's why I provided it. Let's try with 2 fix and see if still you are facing any problem. Okay, guys? Great. So let's move into our next 3 problems. So look, okay, before again, I will try to explain 200% from my side to these logics. And I think all these 3 problems which we are going to discuss, those all comes in hard categories. In previous class which we did, I think those problems, if we will look into lead code or any other place, those problems could come in easy or medium categories. But the problems which we are going to look today, those comes into hard categories. But I have tried to make the logic as much as easy, like as much as possible. It could be easy for you guys. I will try to explain in that way. Okay. And again, if you guys stuck at anywhere, please try to write it here, or there could be some places where I am missing some of the places. I am missing some of the concepts. So just remind me in the chat that I'm not able to understand this part. Can you please repeat it or explain it? I will definitely try it. Okay, guys. So let's jump into our next question. And I'm like sharing my screen here, and then we will write it into a notepad. Okay, rather than in the reliable slides. We will see it from here, and you guys still able to see my screen, right? Let me know in the chat. Okay, so some of the things could be hard for you to understand, but do not lose hope. We will again talk about them. We'll try to look for some other examples, and then again, but we have to understand the logic and problem. Okay, so let's start it, and let me see if I have any other examples for anything. But yeah, I've already opened the diary near to me. So if I am like I have taken multiple examples for each of the questions. So if with one examples we are not able to understand, we'll try to look for other examples. Okay, guys. So let's start it. And I think, yeah, once you will understand, see, in last class I told, once you will understand the problem and logic, so it will look difficult only at first time. Once you understood, it's all easy. Okay. So that's what that with that attitude we will start. Okay, guys. So let's see our fourth problem, right? So our fourth problem is saying number of sextuplets that satisfy an equation, and they're saying sextuplet means 6 values. So we need to find out 6 values which satisfy an equation. That's what we can understand with first line, right? Let's look for this. They're giving us some reference to understand this problem better. So let's see if any extra information we could get from that reference. Let me copy it and let me open it. Okay, so we got this whole like little bit extra information here, right? But let's first read our problem, and then we can look for some extra information there as well. Okay, guys. So see, they are saying they are explaining the meaning of sextuplets, which is combination of 6 values, right? Now they are telling the problem. We need to find number of sextuplets which satisfy the given condition, given equation, sorry. And the equation is this one: a multiply b plus c divided by d minus e is equal to f. If you remember, like earlier question where we were like trying to solve the similar equation, I think it was pair of topics, right? There also they have given us one equation, and they were looking for some of that pair of topics there which could satisfy the equation. The similar problem is here, but here you can see the variables in the equations are many. Like there are 6 variables in the equations. I hope, like I remember, if you guys were solving any aptitude questions, so I think we got the similar question there also, like in banking exams or in SSC exams. We also got the same problem, right? Like they will provide one equations, and they will ask us to provide all the 6 values or 3 values. I think they will not ask for the 6 values in the SSC or in the banking. Otherwise, nobody can solve it, right, without any logic for that. So I think, yeah, that's a similar problem which we had here also. So see, as you can see, they have given one examples also. Like if we put 1 here, I think it could be solved, right? Let's write this equation first in a notepad. Let's write it. Let's try to create a new page. You can see all these pages I have used to just understand these problems. Okay. So let's write it here, this equation first. So what was the equation? Let's take green, A multiply by B, addition C, and then divide by D minus E equal to F, right? They've given us this equation. and they are saying we need to find out the 6 values, the find number of 6 tuplets which satisfy the given equations. Okay, and now let's see, is there any other information they are giving? So they are giving like there is a set of so they are saying the numbers. So they are saying that we got one set where the number would be between minus 30,000 to 30,000, and the 6 tuplets which would be between these array only, like a b c d e f. There's those values will be between these arrays only, and we should be satisfying these questions. Then they are explaining about the input also. They where like in the first line there they will be telling us the size of input. I think they're not giving any like additional information which would help us. Okay, so till now we have understood the problem. I think that's what I think this particular problem does not have any complex problem to understand. I think we all able to understand this problem with first example only. If we will put input as a 1 in for each of the 6 values, if we take each of 6 values as 1, I think we will equate this equation, because see, 1 multiply by 1 we 1 multiply by 1 1 plus 1 divide by 1, it will give us 2. 2 minus 1 is equal to 1 is equal to 1. So 1 is equal to 1. So that's why this value is matching here. Right, guys? So first let me know in the chat if you guys face any problem to understand that question. Then we will think about solving it further. Let me know in the chat. Did you guys face any problem while understanding this thing? So Arad is saying didn't understand. Oh, we haven't jumped into the second input, Vishal. We will jump into that. But yes, we have to solve. So we have to find number of 6 tuplets, which will number of 6 tuplets mean number of values for those for A B C D E F which solves the equation. We need to find out that much pairs, which could solve the problem, which could solve the equations. Okay, right? Got the first input. Okay, then understood the question. Yes, values of each element, right? Values of each element, right? Yes, A B C D E F. Yes, all elements. We have to find such type of combination of A B C D E F which can solve the problems. See, the problem is very easy. See, we need to find out. See, these are the variables, right, in our equation. C, D, E, F. These are the 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, these are the 6 variables. We need to find out the pairs of these six values which should satisfy these equations. So the pairs, so there will be multiple pairs, right? Pairs of these 6 values, pair of these 6 values which could solve this equation, solve the equation, right? Everyone understood how many pairs will it be single number that solve the equation? Yes, there could be one single number also, like the 1, like we have taken the 1. If we will put 1 at all 6 position, we could easily solve this problem, right? So that's what we need to ask. That's what we need to find. We need to find the number of pairs which could solve these equations, right? Now, are we understood the question now, everyone? That we need to find out the pairs which could solve the equation for us. Correct? Still, if anyone having doubts, Nishant, Hariharan, Vishal. It doesn't make much sense to me right now, but I'm looking forward to getting it. Okay. Kunal is saying any number is equal to f. But the equation is same, right? No, sir, as of now. Okay, guys, I think, okay, let's see. So this is our equation, right? A multiply B plus C. Okay, no problem. If you are not able to understand, I will try some other examples. And first, my first priority is for you guys to understand the problem. Then we can look for the solution. Correct? So let me try to explain it again. Okay. Then we will move further. And this is our equation is equal to f. Just forget everything. Just forget everything. You have to tell me what values I put it here for these like A, B, C, D, E, F, D, which could like what value I put it for A, B, C, D, E, so I could get like LHS. My LHS and RHS could be equal. So this is my LHS, right hand side, and this is my RHS, correct? So I want to put values here which could make my LHS or RHS equal, right? So let's take I am taking all the values of these variables. So how many variables are there? A, B, C, D, E, F. And now we need to find out a values for these variables. So my LHS could become a RHS. Okay. Now I'm just randomly taking all the values of one, all the values A to F to 1. Okay. Now let's put it here. So 1 multiply by 1 क्योंकि B भी 1 है अपना. Now C भी 1 है. Okay. Then fine. D भी 1 है. Minus E भी 1 है. F is also 1. Let's see. 1 multiply 1, it will give us 1. Plus 1, this will come here. Divide by 1 minus 1 equal to 1. Correct? Let's see further. 1 plus 1, 2. Divide by 1 minus 1 equal to 1. So 2 divided by 1, it would be 2, right? And 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. So 1 is equal to 1. So now you can see this is the, if you will put A and B on C, D, E, F as a 1, if somebody is giving me 1, then we can say this could be one pair. This could be one pair which solves our equation. Correct? In similar way, they will give us different numbers here, 2, 3. Like in the next example, if you see, in the next example, you'll see they have given it 2, 3. So अब हमें क्या करना है? What we need to do, rather than putting 1, we have to put values here between 2, 3. Between 2, 3. अब A को भी 2 रख सकते हैं, D को भी 2 रख सकते हैं, then F को भी 2 रख सकते हैं, then B could be 3, E could be 3, then C could be 3. Then we need to put this value again in this equation, and then we need to find that our LHS or RHS equal है या नहीं. That's what. And if jahan bhi, wherever LHS and RHS is equal with these pairs, we will say that that is one pair. Like with this equation, like this same equation is solved with this pair, where A is equal to 2, B is equal to 3, C is equal to 3, D is equal to 2, E is equal to 3, F is equal to 2. If this equation, if these values are making this equation LHS and RHS satisfy, then we'll say this is one pair. Now another pair could be A is equal to 3, B is equal to 2, C is equal to 2, D is equal to 2, E is equal to 2, F is equal to 2. If these values or this pair, if solve this equations, we will say this is another pair with same values. That's what the question is, guys. How many pairs we can make from these numbers which satisfy our equation? Again, now I will tell you in Hindi also. हम कितने पेयर बना सकते हैं, हम कितने पेयर बना सकते हैं इन दो नंबर से जो इस इक्वेशन को सेटिस्फाई करें. Okay, and now I am telling in English that how many pairs we can create with these values which could solve our problem. Now, right now the value is 2, 3. Now there could be some more number 2, 3, 4, 5. Now these four values. Now there could be many combination, right? So that's what they are asking. How many pairs we could create it here? Are we good with the problem now? Now we understood the problem, guys. Everyone, I want to know from everyone. Kunal, Vikas, Vishal, Deepak, everyone understood the question? Okay, Deepak has one doubt. Let's hear his doubt first. Let LHS is equal to this. Let us, yeah. That's what I explained. Deepak. Right? Okay. So yes. So now everyone has understood the problem. difficult to LHS is equal to RHS with pairs. Difficult to LHS equal to RHS is where are you trying some analogy to tell you, or I didn't understand that part. Difficult to LHS equal to RHS pairs. Okay, let's move it. You can rephrase your question. Yeah, yeah, Deepak, we'll look into that. Yeah. Let's take another page because we have already used this page. Yeah. So let's take the our equation here. A multiply B. That was our equation, right? A multiply B plus C divided by D minus E is equal to F. Correct? That was our equation, guys. So first, let's simplify this equation. So we can like program it accordingly, right? So let's what we will do. We'll simplify this equation. A multiplied by B plus C divided by D is equal to F plus E. We can write this, right? We can move this E to here, right? Let me know in the chat. Yeah, okay. Then we can also do this, right? A multiplied by B plus C equal to D multiply F plus E. Correct? We could also do this, right? Right, guys? These two things we could do. I don't know about that much mathematics. I'm not sure this is cumulative properties, but yeah, like simply like division, if we are making it right side, it would become multiply. If we are making minus to there, that will become plus. And same for opposite signs also. Okay, so this is our final. I think this is the final. Here we will stop. Here we will stop. A multiply by B plus C is equal to D multiply by F plus E. Correct? अब हमारे सामने in front of us we have 6 values here. How many values? 6 values are here. Like yeah, 6 values are here which we need to find it out. अब हम now let's take a we have only 2 comma 3. Okay, 2 comma 3. Now between we need to find out 6 values in this from this array only, so we can make our equation satisfied. Correct? Where our LHS could be equal to RHS. Okay, so guys, somehow let's start from first equation. Let's start from first equation. So see, in for the first equation, so we have 3 positions, right? We have to find out the value for A, B and C. Same for here also, D, E, F. Correct? So देखो, अगर हम किसी तरीके हम in what we will try in somehow if we could find out the value for ABC, like we could find out the value of this equation, value for this equation, equation 1, and this is another equation, equation 2. If somehow equation 1 or equation 2 could be equal, then we will say that could be one pair. That could be one pair, right? Wherever our equation 1 or equation 2 are matching, similar like LHS and RHS, wherever LHS and RHS is equal, we could say that that could be our one pair. Correct? So now let's see. If I will just talk about little bit mathematics here. If you guys know about the probability or permutation or combination, there was one topic in permutation and combination. So in the permutation and combination, what happens if you need to find out 3 places where you can only apply 2 values? So they will tell you how many combination these 2 values could make for these 3 places. Have you heard these type of problems in permutations? Where they will give you two pair of socks, and they will ask you, like, there are 3 boys, can you tell me how many combination we can make here? Correct? So in the similar scenario, we can see here we got 2 values here, 2 comma 3, and now we need to find out how many combination we can make for the ABC for these 3 places with these 2 values. So agar if you guys have read about it, so they mostly teacher says that in this position 2 could come, 3 could come. In this place 2 can also come, 3 could also come. In this position 2 could come, 3 could also come. In this position 2 could come, 3 could also come. So they will say like 2 factorial, 2 factorial. This is little bit math, guys. 2 factorial. And if we will solve the 2 factorial, so we'll get like 2 multiply by 2 multiply by 2 is equal to 8. So they will say like with these two number for 3 positions, 8 combination we can make. 8 combination, 8 combination we can make. And now I will show you. This is little bit mathematics. If you guys know about it, this is little mathematics in probability or combination, where people will give you 3 positions and they will ask if you have only 2 numbers, how can you fill these 3 positions? So ab dekho, in very simply, in this position 2 could also come, 3 could also come. Same way, in this position 2 could also come, 3 could also come. And we are not saying the number cannot repeat. So that's why the 8 combination we can make. Now let's think, how can we make the 3 like 8 combination? Let's see how many combination we can make with 2 comma 3. So let's see. First we'll start with 2, 2, 3. Let's see all the combination with 2, 2, 2, 2, right? So this is the first combination. Let's see 2, 3, 2. Okay. Now let's see another combination. 2, this 2 could come in this place. Okay, I think I will be confused with that. Let me try another strategy for this. Yeah, let's try another strategy for that. Yeah, 1.2. Okay, yeah. So see, we'll take positions here. Okay, and you guys will tell me in the end if we can make more than that combination. 4, 5, 6, 7, and we can make one more here, 8. Ab dekho. Now we will try to make the combination here. Okay, let's see. So first time 2. Okay, let's erase that one also. So that will not be come into the same one. Yeah. See, this will all relate. So that's why I'm just trying to explain it. So see, now we need to make the combination with 2 comma 3. So first place, let's take 2. Second place, let's take 3. Third place, let's take 2. Okay. Again, first place. Now we'll only change the second place only, third place only. So let's say 2, 3, 3. That is first place we changed. Okay. Let's now come back to this place. Any other place we can change with this combination with 2 comma 3? No, right? That much only. Let's see. Now we will change this position. So 2, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, right? Now the other combination we can make 2, what else? 3 and 2, right? In this position 2 could also come, right? Oh, that's already we have made. Am I missing anything? Okay, let's start from the starting position. Yeah, guys, I am also a little bit confusing. So let me change the position here. So let's take 3 here. Okay, so 3. Let's take 2 only. 2, 3. Right? That could be one combination. 3, 2, 3. Right? What could be the other combination? Other combination could be 3, 3, 3. Right? All 3 places 3, 3, 3. Now the other combination could be 2, 2, 2. All 3 places. Right? Now let's see, is there any other? Okay, so 3, 3, 3, 3, 2. 3, 3, 2 is there? No. So 3, 3, 2 is the one combination. What else? What else is there, guys? Is there any other combination like 3, 2, 3 already there? Is there any combination I'm missing, guys? I'm just trying to remember it. So see, 2, 3, 2. Is there anything with 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 3? One combination I only left, which could be, guys, you guys can tell me if any last combination 3, 2, 2. Okay, 3, 2, 2. Oh yeah, 3, 2, 2 is not there. Correct? Now tell me, is there any other combination we can make with these two numbers? I am sure with the math I can't, but you can tell me if you guys can see any other combination here. Tell me in the If like I will give you 1 minute if you guys can think about any other combination. I have already proved it with the math, but yes, I showed you here also that how these only combination we can make it. 2 into 2 is 8 only. Yes, that's right. Okay, so that's why you can see these many combination we could only make with these three numbers with for the three position with two numbers, for three position with two numbers. Agar if somehow this number is increasing, then I think this combination could be more. Like if our number is 2 comma 3 comma 4, this is our array, then I would say that you can simply try the mathematics and then you can say 3 factorial, 3 factorial and 3 factorial. Then you will multiply these 3 factorial, you will get that many combination. Okay guys, so are we good with that? What if we need 2 compulsory in that array? Likit is saying, what if we need 2 compulsory in that array? In this array, you're saying, what if we need 2 compulsory in that array? So it's already compulsory, right? Audio gone? Then 333 will not be there. Oh, yes. That's right. But yeah, that's not the scenario for us. That's not a scenario for us. Yeah. In that case, that could not. That yeah. In that case, we might be. In that case, yes. This mathematically also different values we will get. Mathematically different values we will get. Understood, Likit. No problem. Okay. So that was the. So why we did this? You know why we did this? Because for ABC, I want to show you these many combination could be created for the for the ABC. For the ABC, these many combination we can do that. Okay. Now, just very simple question I'm asking to you. If I want to do the similar thing, I want to just display these like 8 combination with the programs. How we will do that? How we will do that? How can we show how these many combination in programs? Any idea? I will show tell you, but I just want to from you guys to know if somebody wants to tell you wants to show all these combination for these two numbers, how could we show that? Anyone? Yeah, with the native approach only. Yes, Omkar has tell the correct answer. 3 for loops needed. Okay, so Ekta is saying recursion. Yes, with recursion also we can do that. With because recursion and iterations both are similar. Both are similar, look similar. Yes, backtracking also. So yeah, I think the very simple answer is we can do the for loop. We can do the three for loop. First for loop will start from I is equal to 0, and then j is equal to 0, third loop, and k is equal to 0. So now combination will be 0 comma 0, then 0 0 0 1, then third would be 0 1 0, because there are only two elements, right? And the fourth would be 0 1 1. See, this is very easy. I can quickly do that. Then fourth will be fifth will be 1 0 0, then would be 1 0 1, then would be 1 1 0, and then would be 1 1 1. Correct? Let's see. Let me count it. 3 3 3 6 6 2 8. Correct? This is the three loop we need to put, and then we can get the values. Right, guys? That's how we can programmatically display all these combination. Am I right? Yes. Great. So now let's erase some of the things from here. This mathematics thing. So now guys, what we will do to solve this problem, this is just for base, which I explained there. We will create one array here. We'll create one. This is kind of marker. This should be pen, right? Yeah, now it will come as a pen or what? Okay, so now I'm in the pen. Yeah, now, okay. Let me erase it. That was coming as a marker actually. Might be I'm choosing wrong thing. So yeah, so we will create guys one array, and we will keep all these combination at that array. And the how many element in this array would be 8 elements, because 8 combinations are coming here, right? Because why we are keeping all these combination at one place? Because we want to put all these combination in this equation. These many values could be for ABC, same for DEF, same for DEF. These many equations could be there, right? Okay, guys. First, let's think about it. The same combination would be for DEF or not? Guys, tell me, the same combination which we created for ABC, the same combination would be for DEF also. Correct? Same combination would be there. Anyone has doubt on that? Anyone has doubt? No, right? Because that's the same values, we need to keep it there also. अब देखो, very simple. Once we have the combination for DEF, अब हमें सिर्फ match करवाना है. We need, like, same combination is there. So like same combination will be for DEF also, but the values would be different because now we are going to put these values in this equation. So now let's keep it. So let's do a little bit mathematics here. This is A, this is B, this is C. Correct? So let's take a value of A here in this equation. So A multiplied by B plus C. So 2 multiplied by 3. I will do this here. 2 multiplied by 3 plus 2. It will be 8, right? 3 to the 6, 6 plus 2, 8. This would be at first position, 8, first combination. Let's take the second combination. 2 multiplied by 3 plus 3. 6 plus 9. 9 is there, right? Let's take the third combination. 2, now I will not do that. I will directly multiply here. 2 multiplied by 2, 4 plus 3, 7. Correct? If I am doing anywhere wrong, let me know, guys. I will just check after doing this in the chat. So 3 multiplied by 2, 3 to the 6, 6 plus 3, 9. Right? We have done the 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Now let's do the next one. 3 multiplied by 3, 3 multiplied by 3 plus 12. So 3, 3, 9, 3, 12. Okay. I'm just doing it in my mind, guys, very quickly. 4 to 6. Okay. 9 to 11. And 6 to 8. Correct? Let's see. How many values are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I'm coming back to chat, and anyone if I'm doing anyone wrong, you guys can let me know. Is it correct, right? Okay, great. Now this is array 1, correct? Let's create array 2 also, guys, for this equation. Okay, let's provide the same values there also. Let's take DEF, correct? DEF. Okay, yeah, let me remove this one. Yeah, so see, we have to add E plus F and multiply in 2. So 3 to 5 to the 10. So first value is 10. 3, 3, 6 to the 12. 12 is there. 3 to the 6 plus 2, 8. 3 to the 6 plus 3, 9. 3 to 6 plus 3, 9. Yeah, 3, 3, 6, 3 is 18. 2 to 4 to the 8. 3 to 5, 3 is 15. 2 to 4, 3 is 12. Let me know, guys, if I did anywhere the second equation wrong. You guys have already seen it. I will just give you one more minute to see that if I did anywhere the second equation values anywhere wrong. 3 to the 6 to the 3 to the 6, 3 to 5, 5 to the 10. 3 3 6 to the 12. 3 to 5, 3 to 5 to the 10. I missed this one, I think. Right, guys? 3 to 5 to the 10. I missed, I think, this one. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But 8 values are there. 15. I did anything wrong, it looks like. I just added it these. So guys, I did wrong. I got it. I think I added these two values. See, 3 to 5 to the 10. Right? 3 to 5, 3 is a 15. Right? 5 to 15. 3, 3, 6 is 18. Okay. 2 to 4 to the 8. Yeah. 5 is 15. 2 to 4. Yeah. I did wrong, right? Yeah. That's Thank you guys. Okay, now guys, you guys can see we got we got all the values, all the possible combination for these two equations. Now you guys can easily find it out how many values are matching. You can see 12, 12 is matching, 8, 8 is matching, 8 again, 8 is matching here, and 2 is matching. Correct? Okay, let me show this array in next page, because we have written a lot of things there. Array will do 8, 9. I will take it, no problem. I can copy it. Let's see if no. I don't think we can copy, because we are writing it, right? So 8, 9, 7, 9, 12. What was else? 12, 6, 11, 8. 6, 11, 8. This is array 1, array 2. 10, 12, 10, 10, 12, 10, 15 was there, what? 15, 18, 8, 15, 18, 8, 15, 12, 15, 12. Correct? So now we can write also like this: 8, 9, 7, 9, 12, 6, 11, 8. Just to explain it a little bit better: 10, 12, 10, 15, 18, 8, 15, and 12. अब देखो, हम simply we can say wherever both values are matching, those equation, those particular like the combination is going to be the pairs, right? So you can see 8 and this 8 is matching. Correct? Then we can say 12, 12 and 12 is matching. Correct? 1 8 is there also. So you can see, yeah, I have identified these 6 element here which are matching. So now you can see this 8 would be matching with this 8. This 8 would be matching with this 8, right? This 12 is matching with this 12. This 12 is matching with this 12. So you can see how many lines are there: 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 would be the answer for us. So now we can see there would be, with number 2 comma 3, there would be 4 pairs which would be solving our this problem: a into v plus c is equal to f plus d multiply e. There would be 4 combination which would be solving this equation. Guys, I know a lot of things has happened here, but I would come back to the chat first. We'll see any doubt you had. Okay, let's see. You wrote it wrong. Screenshot. Yes, sir, got it. I think index would match. Oh, sorry, understood. Thanks for making it easy to understand. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm trying actually. So that's what, guys, see, that's why we have that. What we did first, first we find it out how many combination we can make with the values. So like for ABC, with two values we can only make 8 combination. So that's what we have taken an array of 8 size of 8. Then what we did, we solve our equation with this loop. In this for loop, we will solve this equation ABC. First we have solved this equation and we got this array. Then we solved this equation, the second equation. This is d plus, sorry, 1 minute guys, I am also getting excited, huh? Yeah, so again, then we solve this one: f plus d multiplied by e. This is this equation, and this is the first equation: a multiplied by b plus c. We solved this equation, then we compared it. Correct? So guys, now you guys be thinking, where are we going to use the binary search? Anyone? Till now, anyone can tell me where we are going to use the binary search in this problem? So one value in LHS can match with multiple values from the RHS and vice versa. Yes, Ekta, that's totally right. And that same goes for RHS also. In the last for matching, that's totally right, guys. So see, what we are going to do, where we are going to use the binary search, we are going to use while comparing it. So see, we will keep first array like that. We will keep this first array like that, but we will sort our second array. We will sort our second array, right? And after sorting it, we will try to find the lower bound and upper bound, because you can see for like if we take like this is not a sorted one by the way, but let's take one sorted one. uh, let's sort this one, the or anyone we can sort. Let me first use the eraser. Let's clear it out some of the things. I will show you how the binary search now we are using, and again we are going to use the lower bound and upper bound here. Let me clear it out. Yeah, and let me quickly check in the code which one we are taking. Anyone we can take, but it would be great if we could go with the uh, which one we are taking. So we are sorting the right hand side. Okay, no problem. We can sort, guys, anyone. That's not only we can sort only the right one or left one, right? So we can sort. I am also going to sort the right one right now. Okay, let's sort it. So the sorted array would be 8, 10, 10, 12, 15, 12, 15, 15, 18. Correct? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, in this array, we will try to find out the upper bound and the lower bound. Upper bound and the lower bound. So see, see, the indexed could be wrong here, because see, guys, these combination we have taken randomly here, not based on 000 001 010, not based on this. These combinations are randomly here, so might be the indexes here might be wrong here, not compared to this one. But the thing which we are going to do here in the binary search, that would be 8. If we are going to compare 8 with the we are going to find the lower bound and upper bound for the element here, which is matching. Wherever the element from the second array is matching here, so we will say that we will first find it out the lower bound for that and upper bound for that, and then we will subtract it, upper bound minus lower bound. Once we will subtract it, we will get that many combination only we could get it. That many combination we could get it. Okay, let me do that, guys. I think I will explain like this, then it will be create a problem. You guys will not able to understand. Let me do one thing. Let me do one thing, guys. Let me correct this array first. Let me take it according to the loop. Okay. So see, so our value is 2 comma 3. So the first value will definitely, according to 0 0 0, it would be always 2 2 2, 2 2 2, right? Guys, in the chat, but I mean, one hashing makes sense, more sense here. I think it will be fast by log factor. Yes, hashing would be we would be faster, but we are trying to solve it. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm just telling you one way, and because we are looking for the binary search, so that's why we are right now trying to solve it through the binary search only, somehow through the binary search. But yes, hashing could also help us as here, or helping or whenever we talk about the hashing, we talk about the object or map, which definitely is take the space complexity also, which increases the space complexity also when we talk about the hashing. Okay, but yeah, come back. But we haven't discussed it properly. I'm still trying to tell you how can we use the binary search. So that's why I'm trying to do it through the programmatically. Okay, let's see. So first value, let's erase this array, the first array. Let's erase the second array also. By the way, second array does not make sense because we have to at the end sort it. But for the first, we are not sorting it out. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so yeah, try to put the values here. So the values would be so we are trying to put it here. Okay, so 2 2 2. Okay, so it would be 2 multiplied by 2 plus c. It would be 6, right? The first value would be 6. Now take the second value. 2 2 3. So it would be 2 multiplied by 2. 4 plus 3, 7. Right? Now let's now come to this loop 0, 1, 0, where it would be 2, 2, 3, 2. So 2, 3 is 6 plus 2, 8. Correct? Now come back here 2, 3, 3. So it would be 3 to the 6 plus 3, 9. 3 to the 6 plus 3, 9. Yeah. Right? Now let's another one. It would be 3, 2, 2. So it would be 8. Right? And then we will be going here 3, 2, 3. 3 to the 6 plus 9. Right? Guys, just see if I'm doing anywhere wrong, yeah? 3, 3, 2. 3 is a 9 plus 2. 3 is a 9 plus 2. Right? 11. Right? And then 3, 3, 3. 3, 3, 6. 3 is a 18. Guys, anywhere I did wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Anywhere I did wrong, guys? Okay, so we are good here, right? Now let's take the second array also. D multiplied by F plus E, same way. 2 to 2, correct? The first index would be 2 to 2. So everywhere, 2 to 4 multiplied by 2, 8. Correct? The second index 0, 0, 1, it would be 2 to 3. Okay, so 3 to 5 to the 10. 3 to 5 to the 10. Yes. Correct? Next, we'll add these two. 3 to 5 to the 10. Again, 3 to 5 to the 10. Correct? Again, 3, 3, 6 to the 12. 2 to 4, 3 is a 12. 2 to 4, 3 is a 12. This one done right. Yeah. 3 to 5, 3 is a 15. 3 to 5, 3 is a 15. Yeah. 3 to 5, 3 is a 15 again. 3 to 5, 3, 3, 6, 3 is a 18. Correct? Now, similar way, let's write these array here also. 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 9. 11, 18. Correct? 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 9, 11, 18. Or 8, 10, 10, 12, 12. 8, 10, 10. Yeah, we'll sort it. So 8, 10, 10, 12, 12, 15, 18. Correct? 8, 10, 10, 12, 12, 15, 15, 18. Oh, wait, what happened with another one? Oh, we missed it. Oh, yeah, the one here. 8, 10, 10, 12, 12, 15, 18. Okay, now guys, now we will compare it. Let's see. Let's try to find it out. Yeah. Yeah. What is happening? 1 minute, guys. Yeah. Now this is the sorted array. We will try to find it out. The upper bound and lower bound for 8. So you tell me what will be the upper bound and lower bound for 8. Lower bound and upper bound. Tell me after seeing this array. I will look into the chat. Tell me the lower bound and upper bound for this array for the element of 8. I will look into the chat. 2, 4. Anyone else wants to give the answer? I will show you again. The lower bound and upper bound for 8. Deepak is saying 2, 4. What about others? What about others? In this array, you have to tell me, guys. In this array, you have to tell me about the lower bound and upper bound. So yes, that's true. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Correct? So the lower bound would be 2 here. Right? Lower bound would be the 2 here. And upper bound would be the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It should be 5. Am I right, guys? Because upper bound should be here, the next element. Correct? Yeah, in array 1, in this one I'm talking about. And then we will subtract it. By the way, this array looks a little bit wrong because I'm not seeing the 12 here. I'm not seeing the 12 guys here. I'm not sure this array is correct or not because earlier we have 12 also. Let me come back to the previous one. I think something is wrong here. Let me try it again. 2 to the 4, 4 to 6. This one looks good. Let's talk about this one. 2 to the 4, 3 2 to the 4, 3 7. Okay. This one also look good. 2 3 is 6 plus 2 8. This one also looks good. 2 3 is 6 plus 3 9. Okay. This one also looks good. This one is done. Let's look about this. 3 to the 6, 6 to 8. Okay, this one also looks good, right? And where was we? Yeah, we were here, right? 3 to the, yeah, 6 to 8. And let's look for this. 3 to the 6 plus 3 9. 9 is there. Okay. Then 3 3 is a 9. 3 3 is a 9 plus 2. 11 is there. And 3 3 is a 9 plus 12. Yeah, this is the 12, right? I make it 18. That was the wrong actually. That's why I thought this is 12. Correct? So, okay, yeah. So, yeah. So we can see now 5 minus 2, it would be 3, right? For the 8, now look for 12, guys. Now look for 12. What is the lower bound and upper bound for 12? Look for the lower bound and upper bound for 12, guys. Everyone, look for the lower bound and upper bound for 12. Yes, yes, Sarah, that's right. Sorry for that, guys. 7, comma 8. So Suraj is saying 7, comma 8. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. Lower bound would be 7, upper bound would be 7. So just subtract it. 8 minus 7 is equal to 1. So see, 3 plus 1 would be the 4. That was our answer, guys. So that's what we have done in our code as well. Okay. Sir, you have written array 1 sorted wrong. Please check. Array 1 sorted. Okay. No, actually, array 1 is not sorted, right? 898. Omkar, array 1 is not sorted. This is our array 1, right? It is not sorted. I written this one as a sorted. You can see the array 2 is sorted. Okay. So everyone, now if you want to see very quickly, I will show you the code also very quickly. And then we will move into the next question. So now you can see this is our main method where we are passing an array and our array length. Okay. And then what is the first thing we are doing? We are creating a new array, and we are creating that array based on the array length, because 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2, that would be 8 elements we can insert here, right? Then the 8 elements insert. Then you can see we have used the 3 loops, and after that we are just using the equation here. You can see this array I could be a multiply. This is, I think they are taking RHS part. You can see this is the RHS part. F plus D multiplied by E. So that's what they did. F multiplied by D plus E. This is our F. This is our D. This is our E. F multiplied D by E. So they have created the RHS array first. We have created both LHS and RHS, but they have first created the RHS array. They have created RHS array. Then they have sorted the RHS array. Similar like this. RHS array has been sorted out here. Then they are again creating the next one, like this one. This value 6, 7, 8, 9. Now they are creating this one 6, 7, 8, 9, and then they are finding out the upper bound and lower bound. And then again, once they got it, then they are adding it into a result. And this is the same method which we have done yesterday also, upper bound and lower bound. Let me run it. 2, 3 node You can see answer is 4. I have already provided the like upper bound and lower bound also, the log part. Let's look for any other examples. If we had 2 comma, yeah, this is the one only, not this one. Let's look for here. So other example is minus 1 comma 1, minus 1 comma 1. So minus 1 comma 1, and we should get 24 according to them. We should get 24. Let's see, are we getting it or not? Yeah, our answer is 24. Let's look for this one, 5, 7, 10. Now this array would be bigger, guys. 5, 7, 10. Because now the 3 multiplied by 3, 3 multiplied by 6, 27. 27 combination could be there. Yeah, so answer is 10. So there would be 10 combination which would be satisfying this equation. So I tried to solve it, guys. I tried to explain this problem and logic in very easy way. Try to show you everything, try to repeat it. I hope you guys have understood this problem, and you guys have to try it now. I have showed you verbally everything. I have showed you all the loops. I have showed you upper bound and lower bound. I'm expecting now you guys should be try to solve it on your own. Then you guys should see the code also. Okay. Okay, guys. Now let's jump into the another one. So let's clear all of your thoughts. What you have thought about this one, because that question is also different. And I'm telling you, all these questions are comes into the hard category. So I will first, like after this question, we will go for break. Okay. So somebody wants to speak. So let's hear his questions. Ekta wants to speak. Okay. Yeah, Ekta.
Sir, am I audible? Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
So I had the small doubt. Since we are sorting just any one of the array, and suppose in this case we had two eights in the LHS and only one eight in the RHS. So it means that it will find the lower and upper bound for eight twice, right? That is how our count will increase.
Yes. It will find for 2 ways. Two
Okay,
ways.
so that is like it is. Although I think it is efficient for us to sort the array which has more frequency of some particular item, but since we are not aware like which array has more frequency of a particular item, we just sort any one of the array and we eventually find the count because it will call like it will call two times the lower and upper bound function.
Correct. It will
Okay,
count
sir.
2 times. Yes.
Okay, sir. I just had this one doubt. Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, guys. So now let's move into the another one, and I will tell you truly, the another one, this one, you guys won't believe me. I like for this question only for the second one, I have spent I think more than 45 minutes just to understand question, guys. I was totally confused just to understand this question, the next one. Okay, meanwhile, Suraj has one doubt. Why use lower bound? Because see, the combination, we want to find it out how many combination that number can make, because lower bound and upper bound, it tells us that these many combination we can create for any existing number. So that's why we are looking for the lower bound and upper bound to just find out the position of that element in that array. So we can and after that you can see we are just subtracting it. Correct, you see here in this question we are trying to find out the lower bound for 8, and that was 2, right? And then we find it out the upper bound for that, which was 5 in our case. 5 or 4, yeah, 5. Correct, that was the upper bound. Then we subtracted it. 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. Then we look for the 12 also. Correct. So that's why the lower bound and upper bound is giving us the range, and then we are subtracting it. Okay. Okay, so yeah, so I was telling you this question is little bit difficult to understand. I spent I think more than 45 minutes just to understand question. But now I will, because I have already understood, so I'm expecting you guys will get it quickly. Okay, so yeah, let's see it. So see, what is the question here? We'll also open this link. If something is missing here, we can look it here also. This is from Code Force, I think. Oh, we are not able to open the question also. That's fine. Oh, where was this? Okay, so let's read the question here. So they are saying we will be given an array, and that array is going to have some elements, and they will also provide us one number k, and that number k will have the value between 1 and n. Like we'll start from 1, it could keep the values till the length of array, right? If the length of array is 3, the k will be between 1 and 3. Okay, and then they are saying we need to split our array into k segments or k subsets. We can also say segment and subsets are same. We need to split our array into k segment such that the maximum sum of segment is the minimum possible. Okay, guys. So if you remember in last class, I told you the maximum of minimum or minimum of maximum. Whenever these type of problems you are seeing, definitely binary search we are going to use it there. Okay, definitely that is going to happen there. Okay, so always remember these things. Okay, but yeah, i I think whoever is going to read it first time, that person will be definitely confused. What is the meaning of this? Maximum sum of segment is the minimum possible, or minimum sum of segment is the maximum possible? Everyone will be confused, right? It's a Google question, I guess. Yeah, I think this is a very hard question actually, and that's what I'm saying, like, because I find it like 45 minutes just to understand question, guys. Okay, so Vishal is saying got it actually. So that's great, Vishal. So see, guys. So let's take the example, because we can only understand this question with examples only. Okay, so let's take this example only 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me remove some of the pages. Yeah, let's remove so I can see all the pages at one place. Okay, let's see. So they have given one array to us, 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4, correct? Then they are giving us one value of k, which is 3. Now guys, they are saying we need to divide our this array in three segments, in these three segments, so that the maximum sum of segments is the minimum possible, So let me show you. First, let's create a three segments here. 1, 2, and 3. We'll keep elements in these three segments. Okay, and they are saying we need to keep our element in this segment, so the maximum sum we could get. So let's see. I'm just randomly putting it. So I'm just putting 1 here. I'm just putting 2 here. So now in the next, I need to put 3 comma 4, right? In the next, I need to put the 3 comma 4. So now the maximum sum is what? If we add maximum sum of each segment, so the maximum sum is 7, right? The maximum sum is, yeah, here I'm writing maximum sum is 7, right? Am I right, guys? Let me know in the chat. Am I right? Yeah, that's what. This is first combination. Let's try other combination. This is first combination. Let's try other combination. And yeah, one more thing, they have missed it. We have to only take contiguous. We cannot take 4 as a first element. Yes, I think this was missing. Guys, this was missing in the question. But the right question is we can only choose the contiguous. We cannot choose like randomly from anywhere. Okay. So what I mean? I could now take like this 1 comma 2, 3 comma 4. Now you can see I can take 1, 2, 3, 4. Correct? That could be one combination. Right, guys? That could, we can take 1, 4, but no, we cannot take 1, 4 also. We have to take the elements in the contiguous position. After 1, only 2 will come. After 2, only 3 will come. After 3, only 4 will come. That's what I want to say here. Okay, Arab? Yeah. So you can see this is also one combination, right? We can say the maximum sum here could be 3, right? Maximum sum of segment could be is this 3. Is there any other segment we can create? Let's think about it. So yeah, other segment could be this 1, 2, 3 or 4. The maximum sum would be 4. Maximum sum of segment would be 5. Now guys, any other segment we can create? I'm thinking. No, right? Any other segment we can create? Everyone. Any other segment we can create? No, right? So that's what. Now, in all these maximum sum, we need to find out the minimum possible. And the minimum possible is 3. And that's what our answer is. That's what our answer is. That's what you can see in the UI. That's what our answer is. Maximum sum is 4. Oh, sorry. Maximum sum is 4. What is it? Oh, sorry, guys. I think you guys have not told me, huh? In this example, maximum sum is 4, right? I also missed it. Maximum sum is 4, right? 3 is the smaller than 4, right? I missed it. That. Sorry, guys. So that's what our answer is. I hope you guys have also missed that. But will you, did you understood the 3 is not the correct answer? The 4 is the correct answer because the maximum in all these 3 is 4, right? I just written 3. I don't know why I did that. I might have missed it. Did you guys understood why 4 is coming here, not 3? Yeah, I missed it. Sure, Vishal. So let's see again. Now let's read about our question again. So we need to split our array in a way so we can get a segment which has maximum sum, and then in all those maximum sum of segment we could find out the minimum possible. All those maximum sum of segment we need to find the minimum possible, and that's what we did here. This was the maximum sum, or in all the there could be many combination. I think if we see here any other combination we can create, I think these many combination will also be there, right? 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. Yeah, I think that many combination we could only create, right? Right, guys? That many combination we could maximum create, and I think all those, in all those conditions, in all those combination, whatever the maximum sum we got, we have to find out the minimum possible in all that sum of segments. That's what the question is. Find out the we need to split our array into k segments such that the maximum sum of segment is the minimum possible. Or that's what we did. Maximum sum of segment, and which is the minimum one, which is the 4. Did we understood this question, guys? Yes, that's what I'm going to do, Parag. That's what I'm going to do. I am going to take the second one now. Okay? And we will do it. No problem. Let's take the second example because that one is little bit bigger, right? But yeah, we'll try it. Actually, you know, while I was understanding that question, I only taken that one only, the second example. With that example, I understood a little bit better. So let's take this one, second example. Yeah, let's take our array is array. Where is our array? Yeah, so 1 3 2 4, 1 3 2 4, 10 8 4 2 5 3. Guys, I want to explain you one more thing. before jumping into this one, from the previous example only. Then I will jump into that one. Just 1 minute. Just bear with me because that is also important, which I'm going to explain you. Because I want to take a small example for that. Okay. So guys, I want to explain one more thing to you. Okay. Riyaz is saying not getting. Riyaz, which part you're not getting? The maximum sum of segment, or minimum possible, anything specific, or otherwise we are going to see the second example also. So I think then on that place you will get more idea. But before that, I want to explain you one more thing to you, and I want to know from you that what would be the answer here. Okay, let's see. Everyone, again, right now we have to split our array into 4 positions, correct? But if somehow, if we have to split our array into one position only, in one position, so what do you think, what would be the maximum sum in this case? I want to know from you. If we have to split our array into only one position, what would be the maximum sum here? So Deepak is saying 4, Likhit is saying 10, Deepak is again saying 4. So Deepak is so sure about 4. Nana is saying 10. Hariharan is also confirm about 4. What about others? What about others? Session is saying 10. Navneet is also saying 4. Suraj is also saying 4. Suraj is saying 10. What about you, Ekta or Nilanjan, Nishant, Ankit? I'm not seeing their responses. Nilanjan is saying 4. Kunal is also saying 4. So guys, it was not that much complicated. We have only one place. We got only one segment. And in this segment, how can we divide any element? So we need to keep all those 4 elements here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the maximum sum would be 4, 3, 2, 1, 10. That's why I brought it this question. If our split is 1, then the maximum sum would be all the sum of elements, because we can only divide it into one segment, and in that segment all element has to come, so all elements will come in that segment only. But if our segment is k is equal to 4, the maximum number of elements, then all elements will take 1 places. All element will take 1 places. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the maximum sum would be 4. So that's what I want to explain you guys, because our condition start from the value of k start from 1 to n. That's why I want to explain you, if k की value 1 है, if k is equal to 1, then the maximum sum will always be, I'm saying always be, will always be the sum of all elements. K is equal to 1. Here I'm writing k is equal to 1. Maximum sum would be sum of all elements. Sum of all elements. Or if k is equal to n, which is number of elements, then the max element from array, would be the max sum. You can take any example. This condition will always be true. And you can see that. That's why I've taken a small example. So you can quickly understood this thing. If our k is 1, it means we can only divide into one segment. And in that segment, all elements will come. So the maximum sum would be sum of all elements. Or if we have the segments which is the same as number of elements, then I think the maximum sum would be the maximum number from that element. Okay, are we understood this concept, guys? Everyone who was saying 4, did we understood? Deepak, Ankit, Nilanjan, you guys were saying Kunal, Arad, you guys were saying 4. Did you understood that now? Okay, now we will jump, because I want to explain you this. That's why I come into that. Otherwise, now come back to the previous example. Okay, so now we have, I think, how many elements? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 elements. So if k is equal to 10, everyone, if k is equal to 10, what will be the maximum sum? Everyone, if the k is equal to 10, What would be the maximum sum? 10, right? Correct. Because all elements will be divided into 10 segments and the maximum would come 10 only. Correct. Now, if k is equal to 1, I am just giving you some mathematics. So please add it and tell me what will be the maximum sum here. In that way, I will drink the water. If k is equal to 1, please tell me the maximum sum. Yeah, tell me now. 42. That's right. K is equal to 1, the maximum sum would be 42. Right? Okay. That was just the different thing because we are going to use this thing. So that's why I told you. But now let's divide it. Let's think very like native approach. Let's take very native approach. So let's take 4 segments now. Let's take 4 segments. Okay. In first segment, I will just keep 1. In second segment, I will keep just 3. In third segment, we'll keep 2. And in remaining, I will keep all the elements. Just native approach. So if you will add all these elements, so what will be the output? Tell me. What will be the maximum sum here? So in the 42, just subtract 7, I think, 3, 2, 5, 6, 6. Just subtract 6. These all elements will be here, right? 4, 10, 8, 4, 2, 5, 3. Correct? So the sum would be, the maximum sum would be here, I think 36. Am I right, guys? Just add it. Maximum sum would be 36. Right, guys? Correct. 36. Now, this is the first guess we have done. Right? Now, let's take second combination. Now, we'll take 1, 3 here. And a 2 here. Or if you want to reduce this 2, 4 here. Or 10 here. And remaining all here. Like all this. Let's see the minimum. Some will still be here, right? 8, 4, 12, 14, 19, 32. All elements will be here. But yeah, we are now reducing it, right? 12, 14, 8, 4, 12, 14, 19, 22. Okay, maximum sum is 22, right? Here it will be 6, here it will be 4, 10 and 26, 22. Still this is bigger, but this is better answer. This is better answer than the previous one. Correct? 22 is better answer, right? Can't we take 3 elements the same? Yes, we can take. Now we will do that. No problem. We'll do that. We can take four elements. We can take any number of elements. Yeah. So we can take 4 elements also. 1, 3, 2, 4. Let's take in another one 10, 8. Right? Right? And then the next, let's take 4 only. And in the next last one, we have to take 2, 5, 3. Now let's see the maximum. 4 to 6, 6, 3, 9 and 10. This would be 10. This would be 18. This 4, 7, 3, 10. I think it's still 18. Wow. We are still going good. We are going good, guys. We are reducing our sum. Let's try something else. Because this is bigger, right? So we can divide it. We can divide this one. We cannot divide. See, if we will divide this thus 10 into this one, this will become 20. So this is not good way. We have to divide 8 here. So let's see. 1, 3, 2, 4. Let's keep 10 like that. And let's keep 8, 4. I think we have reduced this to 12. Yeah, better. Now see if we can reduce, like if we can shift anything anywhere which could reduce it. So I think this is 10, this is 12, this is 10, this is 10. Okay, let's see. Anything we can move now? If we will move 4 to this side, this will become 14, 8, 18. I think this is the best answer, guys. We cannot shift any element now left or right. This is the minimum we can reduce it. This is a minimum we can reduce it and get maximum sum. So I think our answer would be 12 here. Okay, let's see the answer. Yeah, it's 4. Right, guys? So did we understood now the question? This is all about the question, guys. Till now, I have not discussed anything for the solution. This is all the question. And you guys won't believe I have spent, I think, 45 minutes just to understand this question. But because I have understood, that's why I am explaining you in 10 minutes. Okay. Yeah, I think okay. If you everyone wants break, we can go for break also, no problem. Sure, sure, sure. We can go for break. I know this could be a little bit exhausted. Yeah. Okay, okay. We can go for break and then we can understood the logic. How can we implement this thing? I think that logic is also totally opposite what we have discussed till now. But yeah, we'll try to do that. No problem. See, things are tough, but if somebody knows that, and I will try my 200% to explain the logic you in easy way. Okay, so we can go for break. So Vishal is saying we can take one from first one and give it two from max one. We can take one from first one and give it two. So you are telling about this one, okay? We can take one from first one and give it two from max. Ah, so Vishal was trying something in his mind. So he has just realized something. Okay, no problem. No problem. I will keep this array. I will keep this screen open for break. You guys can see it again. Okay. So now, guys, we can go for break. Right now it's 9:35. We could come back at 9:50. Okay. We could come back at 9:50. And I will keep this screen open. So if you guys want to try or think about something, we can. You guys can. Okay. We'll meet after 15. Is everyone back? Can you guys see my screen? Great. Let's jump into our question. Okay, guys. So that's what we have understood, right? That we got one array and we have to split our array in that way. So the maximum sum of those segments could be minimum possible. And that's what we have tested it out. Correct? Now let's think about solving this problem. Let's think about to solving this problem. Let's take the same array there. 1, what was the array? 1, 3, 2, 4, 10, 8, 4, 2, 5, 3. Correct? This is our array and value of k is 4. Correct? Now let's think about to solving this problem. Okay? Okay, so now guys, till now what we did in our, when I was trying to explain you it earlier, then what we did at that time, we simply started with creating our segments and then started filling out the values. Correct? But if I tell you, because we already know the max, because we already know the range of maximum sum, because if the split is 1, then we know that the max, all the elements sum would be the maximum sum. Or if the split is equal to the maximum number of element, then we also know the range there, that the maximum element from there would be the maximum sum. So that's why guys, we know the limit now. So the limit for this array would be between 10 to 42. So the maximum sum for k is equal to 4 will be between this. Maximum sum for k is equal to 4 will be between 10 and 42. Am I right? Because k is equal to 4. Am I right with this or not? Right, guys? We know that, right? The maximum sum for k is equal to 4 will be between 10 and 42. Oh, near to my place, I think some wire has gone cracked, something like that. Electricity, I think whole night we are not going to get electricity now. Okay, coming back to topic. Yeah. So please repeat. Okay. So see, Nana, earlier, with earlier example, we have discussed that when k is equal to 1, the maximum sum would be the sum of all the elements in the array, right? And when k is equal to 10, the maximum number of element, then we also identified that the maximum number in our array would be the maximum sum. So that's why I am saying if any number which is coming between 1 to 10 for k, so the range for that number would be between 10 and 42. The maximum sum range, this is like maximum sum range for k. This would be maximum sum range for k, where k is 1 less than equal to 4 less than equal to 10. Correct? Less than equal to 10. So this is the range 10 to 42. Got it? Great. So this is the maximum range for us. And now what we will do, guys, now let's just randomly, I'm just asking to you, if I told you that I will be giving you the maximum sum, can you verify? How will you verify that could be the maximum sum for us or not? We will go through opposite. Earlier, what we did, we started creating our segments, then we find it out our sum. But I am telling you, I am giving you the maximum sum. Now you need to find it out that could be our maximum sum or not. That could be our maximum sum or not. Let's see. Now, if I'm saying for k is equal to 4, our maximum sum is going to be 24. Okay, I'm just guessing it out. So how will you find it out that this answer could be correct or not? Correct? How we could find out this answer could be correct or not? So that for that, I will tell you, for that we will start creating our segments and we will keep the numbers inside that segment till equal to 24 or less than 24, because that's how we can say that, right, the maximum sum could be 24 here, right? So see how we'll do that. So we'll start trying to add elements from the starting index. So see, first we'll add 1 plus 3, it would be 4, plus 2 6, plus 4 10, plus 10 20, or plus 20 28. So now 28 is greater than 24. It means it could not come in this segment. It means 8 cannot come into this segment. So only 1, 3, 2, 4, comma 10. These 5 elements could come in first segment, because the sum of these segment is less than 24 or 24. But right now it is less than 24. 3, let me add it again. Yes, it is 20. It means it is less than 24. It means this segment could be possible. If my max sum is 24, this segment is possible. Right, guys? Did you understood? If my maximum sum is 24, I am saying my maximum sum is 24. So this first segment, this is possible. Now we'll create the second segment. Now we'll create the second segment. So now you can see 8, 4, 12, 2, 24, 24. Now, yeah, sorry, I'm just adding wrong. 8, 4, 12, 14, 19, and 22. This could be the second segment for me. 8, 4, 2, 5, comma 3. Correct? Correct, guys? This could be the 22, which is still less than 24. Which is still less than 24. Right, guys? So that's how we can say that because now still two segments are still left. Two segments are still left. Right? Two segments are still left. So we can say that 24 is not our answer. We can say that 24 is not our answer. Correct, guys? We can say that 24, but yes, 24 could be one solution. 24 could be one solution, because you can see in earlier example, you can see 36 was also one of the sum, right? One of the sum was there. 22 was also there. In similar way, 24 could be one of our solution. Correct? But this is the final solution. We can't say. We can't say. Right? So now what we will do? Now we will reduce it. Now we will reduce it. Because see, as we are going larger than 24 towards the 42, we will see our number of segment will always be less. Now if I say 26, we can include more element in this, right? So that's what, just think it little bit broader. If we will go into the direction of 42, like if we will increase our max sum to 25, 26, then our segments will be, number of segment would be less. Right, guys? If we will increase the maximum sum from 24, our number of segment will be less. That's why we will not decrease it. That's why we will not increase the maximum sum. We will decrease it. Now let's see. Now if we will take max sum is equal to 18. We are decreasing it. Now let's see. Are we able to reach it? Like, this could be our solution or not? Let's try it out. So now see 1, 3, 2, 6, 4, 10, and 10, 10, 20. We cannot take the next 10 because it will be greater than 18, right? So that's why this could be our first segment. Let's take second segment. 10, 8. This could be only second segment. 18, right? Now let's take another segment. 4 to 6, 5, 11, 13, 11, and 3, 14. 11, 3, 14. Still, now this is 14. Now only 3 segments are there. Still, this could not be our answer. Still, this could not be our answer, right, guys? Because only 3 segments we are creating. All still one segment is there. It means still 18 is bigger. Still 18 is bigger, right, guys? Now we will reduce it. Now we'll take 14. Max sum is equal to 14. Let's try this. So I think first is similar. 1, 3, 2, 4. Correct? Now let's another one. 10. This could be the second one. Now let's see. 8, 4, 2. This would be 14. And then 5, 3. Correct? Now you can see 2, 4, 10. This could be one solution. 14 could be one solution. Could be one solution. So guys, till see this all could be our solution. Some 18 could also be solution. Some 24 could also be solution. And 14 could also be solution. हम solution तब तक कहेंगे जब तक हमारे segments ज्यादा नहीं हो रहे हैं. We will say 14 till we will say our solution could be till then our segments are not more than the given values. Till now we are okay. Correct? Now let's take one more example where we are saying max sum is 9. Max sum is 9. Let's see. 1, 3, 2. Only these 3 will come. Because if we will include 4, then it will become 10. Right? And now you can see, guys, we cannot take 9 also. Because I have taken wrong one actually, guys. Because we cannot take 9. Because our maximum element is 10. Our minimum range is 10. So sorry, guys. I mistakenly gone for this. But we cannot take 9. So I think we can take 10 only. We can take 10 only. Right? Did you guys get it? Did you guys get it? Why we cannot take 9? Yeah, because our minimum range is 10. We cannot go for 9, right? Yeah. So see, now if we are taking 10, so like for 10, I think, hey, why I'm going to next page? We can do this also, right? 1, 3, 2, 4. So this is 10. Now 10 could also come here. Now see 8, 4 cannot come. 8 can only come. Now you can see 4 to 6. This will only come. 5, 3. This is not acceptable because now you can see 5 segments are there. 5 segments. This answer is definitely not correct. This answer is definitely not correct. See, earlier answer could be possible. 14 could be possible. 18 could be possible. 24 could be possible. But 10 is definitely not possible because our segment are increasing. So we will not accept those answers where our segment are increasing. Okay. So now let's try for the final, which is our answer, which is 12. And for 12, it will be this, right? 10, 8, 4, and then 2, 5, 3. And here it will be 12. This was the last, right? In the previous slide also. Yeah, this was the segment, right? The final segment. And we reached the answer. If you will try 11 also, right? You will get 5 segments. You can try for it. If you will try for 11, you will definitely get 5 segments. So that's what, guys, that's what the solution we are going to do it. And when I'm trying for these guessing numbers, I hope you guys know that this is not the guessing number. This is the mid element. This is the mid element. So that the range is 10 to 42 and we are trying to calculate the mid element, and then we are trying to find it out the segments for that mid element. So now the mid element would be left plus right divided by 2. So the first mid element would be 42 plus 10 divided by 2, which would be 26. So I have taken 24 here, but in programs it would be 26. And then we will create the segment, and then we will keep. Then 26 we will keep. What we will we will keep 24, and then we will reduce it. Then we will reduce our. Because we are seeing that this could be our possible answer, we have to move into this side. So we will reduce our mid minus 1, and then we will look for other one. We will reduce our right to mid minus 1, and then we will go into the left side. So the next would be, left will be still 10 and right would become 25. Then we will look for, like it would be 35 by 2, then we'll be looking for 17. Yeah, that would be 17, and I was looking for 18. Yeah, I was near to that. Then we will go like this from the left side, and we will try to find it out, these elements. Okay, so that was the logic actually which we need to implement. And now I will tell you, first part I already tell you that how will you find the guess element, which I was doing it here, 24, 18 and 10 and 12. How I was able to find it out, that you can find it through the mid. Every time you will check the mid, every time you will calculate the mid, and if every time if you are getting, see, in all these conditions, whenever you are getting, simple condition is, guys, if your number of segments which you are generating is less than the provided segment, which is 4, then I think that could be one possible answer, right, guys? If the number of segment which you are creating is less than the decided number, that could be our answer, right? Everyone tell me this thing first. If the number of segment which we are generating, if it is less than the provided or given condition numbers, then we can say that this could be our possible answer, right? We have seen this, right? You see, for the 24, our number of segments was 2 only. Number of segments are 2, right? For 18, number of segment was 3. This could be our possible answer. Till number of segment is less than 4, this could be our possible answer. But as the number of segments are increasing, greater than that given number of segment, this could not be the answer. We have to move now right side, because as we move to 10, as we move to the 10, and our number of segments become more than the desired, then we move to the right side. Then we did left is equal to left plus 1. And that's what I will show you the code also, guys. Very quickly I will show you the code. You see, first we find it out the max element, which will be the 10, right? Then we added all the elements. We find it out the second range, which is 42, right? Then we put it our condition, start less than equal to n. तो ये तब तक चलेगा जब तक start हमारा end से छोटा नहीं हो जाता, right? Then we find it out the mid element, and then we are passing our mid element, our array, and the length of array and the segment. And if this segment is returning true, and it will return true only when your number of segments is less than the given segment number. If it is returning true, we will reduce our right. Otherwise, we will go on to the right side. We will do left is equal to mid plus 1. That's what I'm doing. Okay. And I will show you what I'm doing in verify also. But till now, did we understood or not? Let me come back to chat. And I think this will be difficult to understand in first attempt. But yes, first I want to know all of your questions. Then I will repeat it again. So the Nana is asking, we take min sum depend on array of elements, right? We take min sum depend on array of elements, right? No, we are taking min sum. If you're talking about range, Nana, so right now I'm explaining about the range. I understood with that you are talking about the range, right? And I think next question, Suraj is also talking about 10 and 42, right? So I think, see, so the when talking about the minimum range or maximum range, it is deciding on the based on our array, right? In the array, whatever is the maximum element in our array, whatever is the maximum element, that would be our minimum range. Or if we will add all the elements of that array, then we will get the maximum range. Or how we are doing that? We are doing that, I have shown you the example, when we are taking k is equal to 1 and when we are taking k is equal to the number of elements. So when we are taking k is equal to 1, that would be our maximum sum range. That would be our maximum sum range, because इससे ज्यादा sum हो ही नहीं सकता, क्योंकि हमने k is equal to 1, इसका मतलब all elements has come into one array. All elements has come into one array. When k is equal to 1, it means one segment. In one segment, all elements will come. So it means the maximum sum would be that only. And now, if we are taking like the segment equal to our array's element, like if in the array 5 elements are there, and if we are dividing and if we are trying to create 5 segments, it means we are dividing each element in one segment. So that means we will be taking the maximum element from there, and that would be our minimum sum range. That would be our minimum sum range. I have shown you already with the example. I will show you again that example. Yeah, this was that example, right? If our array is 1 to 3, so the maximum sum would only be possible if we take all 4 elements. Maximum sum would only be possible if we take the all 4 elements, and that is the only scenario when k is equal to 1, when we are going to take only one segment. And then in this scenario, our maximum sum would be 10, right? The minimum sum range, that would be that we can create when k is equal to 4. When k is equal to 4 means all the element has to be segmented. All the element has to be segmented. And then when we will segment all the element, so जो भी maximum element है वो हमारा minimum sum range होगा. That's what we did it here. And there's a similar thing we did here also while solving this problem. Yeah. So our for in this array 1 3 2 4, yeah, in this array we try to find it out the minimum and maximum sum range, and the maximum sum range was if you will add all these elements, and that was 42. And if the minimum sum range would be the maximum element from this array, that is 10. So we have taken 10 to 42 range, then we applied our binary search, and then we find it out the mid element, and after finding out the mid element, we did this logic part where we are trying to create the small segments where the sum of those segments should be equal to our sum or less than sum. That's what the logic we did. And we are okay. We were okay till the number of segment which we are creating is less than the provided number of segment. Number of provided segment was 4. और जब तक हमारे segment जो हम create कर रहे हैं वो number इससे कम है, we were okay. That could be our answer. But जैसे ही number of segment हमारा बड़ा हुआ, we will say that this is not the correct answer. We have to move to right side now. So that's what the logic part. Okay, so let's see. I need to solve it to digest the approach, but it's good for me. Yes, actually, see, I am just here explaining the logic and problem part. You definitely need to try it first on your side, then look for the code also. Okay. In the OneNote screen about k value and segment. K value and segment. Okay, k value and segment. See, who was that? Hariharan. So see, Hariharan, देखो, what I'm saying, ये segment हमें provided थे. These segments were provided to us in our question. In our question, they said we can only do the 4 segment. So मैं ये कह रहा हूँ कि we are okay. We are okay. Okay means we have to go to left side. Okay means हम तब तक ठीक हैं जब तक number of segment which we are creating is less than the provided segment of number. क्यों? क्योंकि these could be our answer. these could be our answer, right? So that's why I'm saying if a number of segments which we are creating is less than the provided, then we are okay, and we have to move to left side only. So that's what for 18, for 14, we were saying we are okay. We were always using it. So you can see 24 से 18 हुआ, 18 से 14 हुआ. We were only always reducing. But जैसे ही हमने 10 लिया, we got 5 segment which was greater than our which was the greater than the provided segment. Then we said no. Now we have to change our strategy. We have to now move to right side. We have to move to right side. अभी तक हम लेफ्ट साइड मूव कर रहे थे. अभी तक लेफ्ट साइड मींस वी वर डिक्रीजिंग आवर नंबर. बट जैसे ही नंबर ऑफ सेगमेंट ज्यादा हुए, now we have to move to the right side. We have to increase our number. That's why we move from 10 to 12. No, we didn't go for 9. Right? Understood, Hariharan? Okay. Can we try max sum slash k for every segment? If not possible, we could try incrementing. Can we try max sum slash divide by k? Max sum divide by k for every segment. So maximum sum would be, let's consider 24, or if we divide by 4, it would be 6, right? And can we try maximum sum for every segment? If not possible, we could try incrementing. It would give a more balanced choice. Oh, I see. You are saying, but then how we will be, uh, how we will be creating the segments? We need a maximum sum only, right? Maximum sum divided by k would be like 4. Say, okay, let you tell me. If we got 24 divided by 4 would be 6. What is the next step which we are looking here? After 6, we need to create the segments, right? See, once we got, Vishal, let's take in the mid part, you are saying in the mid, we can divide the k also. So, right? So let's see our mid is 24. And if we divide k, it would be, after dividing, we will get 6. So now what? We have to create the segment for 6. Right? So, or decrementing as the case may be. So yeah, you try it and let me know. I know there could be many ways to do the problem. I'm not saying this is the only way. I'm saying that there are many ways to do that. You guys just try it, and yeah, we might get better ways also. And that's right. Okay, now quickly we'll see the code part where we are doing the segment creation part. Right? I will show you how. So this is the method for verify, where we are passing each element like 24, our array, and the k segment, and like array's length. 4 things we are passing. Okay, let's go into the verify part. So see, we have taken the sub array is equal to 0. This is the segment. You can understand this sub array as a segment. So earlier segment is 0. Like we have not created any segment there. This is 0. Now this is a sum which we will do. And now you can see we are iterating into our arrays element. You see, as we were doing here also, we are trying to go to each element as we are trying to go to each element and then try to keep them in each segment, right? So that's why this iteration is happening. Now we are checking if any of array element is greater than mid. If any of arrays element is greater than mid. So वो हमने चेक किया था ना, हमारे पास कंडीशन आई थी when we taken sum is equal to 9 और हमारा array का element 10 था. So that's why I'm saying this is a return false. Directly return it. अगर कहीं पे भी हमारा array का element mid से बड़ा हो गया, we have already seen this scenario when our max sum was 9 and we got 10. In this scenario, so max sum is mid, right? So when we got mid sum as a 9 and our element was greater, so we are saying simply return false. So that is very simple equation, right? Now what we are doing, we are simply adding all the elements. और हम कब तक ऐड कर रहे हैं? जब तक हमारा सम मिड से बड़ा नहीं हो जाता, till our sum become greater than mid. So see, for this equation, right, we are trying to add 1 3 2 4 then 10 like take the first example for 24. So we are trying to add all the elements till the addition of these elements become more than the sum. So that's why you can see in this condition, this is the loop starting from here, line number 5, ending at line number 18. So we are not going inside this if condition till our sum become greater than mid. So you can see our mid is 24. हम तब तक हम 1 2 you can see, right? I have written, I was also understanding this thing. So you can see, I think 1 2 3 2 4 I think sum is 8. Okay, sum is 10. So I think I was considering the example of 10 when our mid is 10. You can see I am just taking right now example of mid. So हम सबसे पहले हम sum 1 2 3 1 3 2 4 ये loop 4 बार चल जाएगा. This loop will run for 4 times and it will not go into this line. It will not go into this line and our sum will become 10. और जैसे ही ये फिफ्थ लूप चलेगा, as the fifth iteration will go, this sum will become 20, right? So at that time our sum will be greater than mid because our mid is 10 here. Mid is 10, correct? Our mid is 10, but as the fifth iteration, in fifth iteration sum would be 20. Sum would be 20. So जैसे ही कंडीशन बड़ी हो जाएगी, so now what we are doing, sub array is equal to plus plus means पहला segment बन गया है. It means first segment has been created and then sum is equal to that element which would be 8, क्योंकि अब हमें next array start करना है, next segment start करना है. So that's why the next, for the sixth iteration, for the sixth iteration, the element would be, for the sixth iteration element would be 8, because see first iteration 1, second third, second में 3 होगा, third में 2 होगा, fourth में 4 होगा, fifth में 10 होगा और 10th में we are saying हमारा फर्स्ट सेगमेंट पहले ही बन चुका है और हमने सम को 10 ही असाइन कर दिया, the same element. So now in the sixth iteration our sum will become with this line 18, right? Sum will become 18. Why? 10 from the previous iteration and now 8, because in the sixth iteration we are getting 8 and now 10 because sum, we have changed whole sum, and that's how we are continuously going on into the loop and iterating all the elements, and at the end we are just incrementing one more time because at the last condition we might not be able to enter it into the sum greater than mid. So that's why for the last also we have incremented one more time for the last iteration, and then we are checking if our sub array or segment is less than the provided or equal. Till we are okay, we will reduce our number, otherwise we will false it, otherwise we will return false. And you can see in the true condition we are just reducing our sum, and in the in the false condition we are increasing our sum, increasing our mid. In the false condition we are reducing our mid, in the true condition we are reducing our mid, in the false condition we are increasing our mid. So just try to understand this code, guys. Okay, so let me, by the way, run this in front of you. So let's run it for this one first, 1328. Or by the way, wait, we have two examples there, right? -1 2 3 was also example, right? Oh, it was not here. That's fine, then you guys will not able to understand. Okay, let's take this example only, which is given here. K is equal to what? K is equal to 4, right? K is equal to 4. Let's pass it, array n. Yeah, let's run it. Node array underscore split. You can see 12. 12 is our answer. Let's try for this one. 1 2 3 4. And it was 3, right? Yeah, the answer is 4. Let's see. I was showing you 1 also. I'll show you for 1 also. See, the addition of them 10. Let's look for 4. See, it is 4. the maximum element from the array. So yes, so that was all the question, guys. Line number 8, explain please. Line number 8, okay. Yeah, so line number 8 was, who was that? Hariharan. So line number 8, if you remember this scenario, when we were talking about when our mid, when our mid or max sum become 9, when our max sum become 9, so at that time, and in our array we have 10. So this is not possible. This max sum is definitely not possible, because we cannot have a max sum which is lesser than the array's element. बिकॉज हम 9 के लिए कोई सेगमेंट ही नहीं बना सकते, क्योंकि उससे बड़ा एलिमेंट ऑलरेडी एग्जिस्ट इन एरे. दिस इज गोइंग लाइक दिस इज लुक्स लाइक वी आर गोइंग टू द lesser than the minimum range. Our minimum range is 10, right? Our minimum range, is 10, right? From where we are starting, and somehow our sum or mid element has become 9. So we cannot, we directly for this scenario we have to return false. So that's what this condition I'm doing. I'm checking this is our array element. If somehow if I get my array element is greater than mid, I'm just simply returning it. There is no need to do sum. There is no need to create any segment for that scenario. It's directly return false. Okay. So that was the question, guys. I know, I know, I know that that question was very difficult, very hard, but I tried to explain it in easy way and try to cover all the scenarios. And I hope now you guys have understood it. And I'm expecting that you guys will write it again, whatever I did today, and then try to implement it according to your thinking. And then wherever you are stuck, just try to look into this code part. Sure, sure. Okay, let's jump into the last question also. Right? Let's jump into the last question. Okay, this is the question. Let's open the reference also. Okay. Hey guys, can you hear me? Oh, I think I told you, right? Near my place, electricity and all those things got down. So I think my internet also got down. I just seeing my router is showing red. So what I will do, guys, I will try to explain it as much as possible here, and I will try to use the slides here. So I will not be able to share my screen. Might be the internet could be the problem there. So I will be now explaining the things in slides first. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Let me know, because I will be continuously seeing this chat. So you guys can hear me or not. So I couldn't understand that thing. Okay. So see, in the question, let me see if we have, I already uploaded the slide so we can see the questions there. Okay, this is the other slide. Yeah. Yeah. So the question was, we got one array and they are giving us two numbers, A comma B, right? And the A was, the value was for A was -1 and the value for B was 2, correct? That was the value they have given, and they are saying to us we need to find the subsets of this array. If we add those subsets, we should be getting a sum between A and B. Between A and B. Correct? Ab dekho, you guys always need to remember this is little bit mathematical, like the subsets of one array, like if we have three elements in an array, the subsets of these elements could be calculated would be 2 ki power n minus 1. 2 ki power n minus 1, right? So the length of array is 3. So subset could be 7, right? Let's look for this. The subset could be 7. Let's see. First subset could be -1. Second subset could be -1 comma 2. Third subset could be -1 comma 2 comma 3. The fourth subset could be uh, uh, 2 only, 3 only, or 2 comma 3 only, right? Anything left? Yeah, -1 comma 3. This is the color. And you know, in the subset definition, we also take the 0 also, the empty one or 0, but that we are reducing it with the -1. That's why the formula, like most of the people has created, which is the 7. Otherwise this 8 element also come into that array. That's why, let me try to share my screen. Let me see if you guys can able to see that directly. I will mostly not try to share, but yeah, let me show you a question very quickly. Are you guys able to see my screen? Yeah. Okay, you can see in the subsets they have taken these 5 segments, five subsets here. In that subset 0 is also there, which is the empty one you guys are saying, but in the here it would be 0, 0, 1. Now you can see they have taken these 5 segments, and if you will add all these 5 segments, you will get the answer between A and B. You can add 1 comma -2 would be -1. Answer is -1. It is fine. -2 comma 3 it would be 1. It is between these two. 1 minus 2, 3. It would be 2 only, because 3 plus 4, 4. 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. 4 minus 2, 2. So that's why these all 5 would be between these two. Between these two. That's why our answer is 5. Correct? Okay, guys. One more thing to remember here. I want to show you from here. So you can see, given a sequence of n, where n could be 1 between 1 to 34. Between 1 to 34. So how many combination we could be here? I just want to show you this number. How many combination could be here? 2 ki power 34. 2 ki power 34. Right, guys? How many sets we can create with that array? 2 ki power 34, which is not, we cannot iterate and iterate in that much number at one turn. We cannot iterate or create a sum of that much number at one turn. Okay, so that I will tell you what we will do to solve that problem. But in meanwhile, I'm seeing some of the doubts where they are saying they are not able to understand the question. So Hariharan is asking, what is 2 ki power n minus 1? So Hariharan, this is the formula to calculate a subset for an array. This is the formula to calculate a subset for an array. You can see I have created the subset for an array. So if we have an array where which have the element -1, 2, 3, if you want to create a subset of that array, so the direct formula they have provided, which is 2 ki power n minus 1, where n is the length of array. Otherwise, you can see I have already created the subset also, where you can see -1 is there, -1 comma 2 is there. Subsets mean the part of subsets where we have which could be combined together, right? Subsets. So this is like, subsets are mathematical terms which we said are like power sets are there. Like the in simple language you can say the combination of elements in array, the maximum combination from that array which we could create, that's called the subset. So you can see, and in that combination, a single element could also come. A single element could also come. So that's why you can see -1 is also one subset of -1. So this is our parent set. Like in mathematical, I'm telling you, this is our parent set, and these all are the child of this set. You can see -1 is the child of this set. -1, 2 is the child of this set. -1, 2, 3 is the child of this set. 2 is also child of this set. 3 is also child of set. 2, 3 is also child of set. -1, 3 is also child of set. But 0 is also like automatically they create a 0 or empty. Like it's a mathematical problem where they keep the 0 also in the similar set. Not sure about, I'm not that much confident why they keep the 0 here, but yeah, it's a part of, like if you simply search in the Google, yeah, 0 will come always in the sets part. If you just simply search in the Google about the subset, they will tell you all the sets, all the elements from the array also include the 0. I think that's a mathematical things. So I can read about it later and will explain that why they include the 0 also. 0 or blank elements. Sometimes you have seen the blank elements also. Subset don't follow contiguous. No, they don't follow. They do not follow the contiguous, but the element should not be repeated. Element should not be repeated. Like -1, 3, अब 3, -1 ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. Element should not be repeated. Yeah, empty set, correct. ये नहीं होना चाहिए कि -1, 3 तुमने ले लिया है, now 3, -1 another set. ये नहीं होना चाहिए. Okay. अब देखो क्वेश्चन क्या कह रहा है हमसे. क्वेश्चन ने ये नहीं कहा है. Question is not saying to us that we need to create the set. We only need to create set. Question is saying that sum of all these sets, sum of all these sets should be between A and B, and we only need to find out those sets. How many those sets exist with the sum of those sets are between -1, 2. अब देखो इसका sum निकालते हैं. Let's take the sum of these subsets. So the first -1 will be like that only. -1, 2 would be 1, right? Let's take this one. 3 to 5 -1, 4, right? Let's take 2 directly. Let's take 3 directly. 2, 3, 5. 3, -1, 2, and 0. 0 will always be there, I told you, right? Now we need to check those elements where sum is between -1, 2. Where the sum is between -1, 2. तो अब कितने सेट्स आएंगे? देखो पहला ये आएगा -1, 1, 2, 2, 0. So कितने सेट्स आ रहे हैं? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why our answer would be 5. That's why if you are seeing the, let me share my screen again. You see, the answer is 5 pair, because only these are the subsets which we are going to keep, the sum of these subsets only is going to be between A and B. Okay, guys, that's the only question actually. But now we will discuss about how to solve this problem. So Nishant is saying difference between sub-array and subset. So see, subsets are that part which I told you, and sub-array could be the subsets also. See, because sub-array is like again, it's a part of array. It's a part of array. So in sub-array, we will say 0 will not be included. I think the difference would be in sub-array, 0 will not be included. But both are same. When we are saying subset, those are also sub-arrays also, right? But we can see subset is a mathematical concept. Sub-array is not a mathematical concept. Sub-array, it's a general term. Like there is one array which is having all the elements, sub-array, parts of that array element, parts of element from that array, that will create sub-array. So sub-array is not mathematical terms. Subset is a mathematical. Okay, Nishant? Both are same, but array and set. Yes, but we can say in sub-array, I think 0 will not be included. 0 as an element will not be included. But you can see this 0 is also sub array. You can see I have included it into an array also, array only in the brackets. So it's a sub array only, 0. But yeah, we can say because subsets are the mathematical concepts. So that's why we are including 0. Okay. Likhit is saying, I think subset must not contain duplicates. Yes, that's also right. In subsets, duplicate cannot be there. That's totally right. But in sub-array, duplicate, that depend on question that we can keep sub-arrays or not. See, I think sub-array is, I think it's not related at all. Sub-array is like part of array. Anything we can do that there. But subset is a mathematical concept. Okay. Let's move further. Suraj Singh, -1, 2 is equal to -1. How it is equal to a plus b? No. It's not equal to a plus b, Suraj. Question was 1, 2. By the way, -1, 2 is not -1. -1 plus 2 is equal to 1, positive 1. हम उनको add कर रहे हैं. We need to add that subset. So -1 plus 2 is equal to positive 1. And the question is, the sum of those subset should be between a and b. Should be between a and b, not equal to a plus b. Should be between a and b. Okay, it means जो value आएगी sum की, that could be a and b or between a and b. Right, Suraj? You didn't read the question, it means. So question was the sum of these two elements, sum of these subsets should be between a and b, not equal a and b or a plus b. That was not the question. Okay, Suraj, understood how this answer 5 is coming? Great. So guys, I hope you guys have understood the question. This was little bit mathematics, and in that mathematics part, only 0 is the thing which we have included. Other than that, you guys know that I told you subset means the combination, how many combination we can create with the elements which we have in array. And those while creating the combination, we can take the single elements also, double, multiple elements also, or 0 also. That's what the subsets are there. Okay, guys. Now the important thing, the implementation part. So the implementation part is little bit difficult here because they have given us the condition which is they are saying that in this array 34 elements could be there. And while creating the subsets for 34 elements, like this could take a lot of time because this is a very big number. If right now we are only having 3 numbers, and you can see we have already created 8 combination. But if in the case of 2 to the power 34, the lot much space, and at the same time you need to add those subsets, and then I think you need to iterate, like do the searching on that one. That would be very difficult. So that's why they have suggested one solution here, that we will divide our array into 2 parts. We will divide our array into 2 parts, and we will start it like 0 to n by 2, and then n by 2 say n. Like if there are 6 elements, so first we will take the starting 3 elements, then next 3 elements. Correct? So that's how we are going to solve this problem. So I will take one example in next slide, and then we will start. Like implement our logic. Okay. So let me take another example. Right now it's 3 elements. Let's take another example. Okay. Okay, so let's take another example. So our array is 1, 5, 3, 2, 4, 6. Okay, guys. Let me also take the A and B values. Yeah. A is equal to 6 and B is equal to 10. I am writing it on the right side. A is equal to 6, B is equal to 10. Okay, guys, this is our problem. 1 minute. Okay, so now guys, what I told you, we will divide this array into two parts. Okay, we'll divide this array into two parts. The first part would be, I will saying it array 1, and that will keep only 3 elements, 1, 5, 3. And second array would be 2, 4, 6. And how we are dividing it? In the whole loop, we are just going from 0 to ny2, right? And ny2 plus 1 to n. Correct? So देखो ny2 6 होगा. So I think 0 to 0, 1, 2. So I think this would be ny2 minus 1, I think. Yeah, ny2 minus 1. And then ny2 say n. Yeah, this would be the condition, I think. 1 minute, guys. So how we are, because I'm also telling you how you guys can do this thing. That's why I'm just explaining it again. So 0 to ny2 minus 1. This could be the one loop you could create. And the second loop could be ny2 to n. And then we will got the two arrays. Right? Understood, guys? And the reason why we are dividing it, because we got the 34 elements, and that much when we are having in one array 34 elements, then I think we are going to use lot of space and we need lot of good processor to run those things. Okay, so that's why we are dividing it in this way. Okay, now let's try to create their subsets. So let's first create for array 1. So array 1, let's create a subset very quickly. I'm just keeping all the subsets in one array. So let's see, 1, 5, 3, 1, 5, 1, 3, 1, 5, 3, and 3, 5. Right? And at the end 0 also. Right? That many combination will only be there. It should be 8 combination, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? Right, guys? Are we good with this subsets part? We have created the subsets of half of the array. Let's add these elements also, because we have to add these elements, right? Then only we need to compare it, because the question was create the subset, add those subset, and the addition of those subset should be between A and B. So let's add this one also. So 1, 5, 3, 1, 5, 6, 1, 3, 4, 1, 5, 3, 8. No, 9. Sorry. 1, 5, 3, 8 would be 9. 9, 5, 3, 8. And then we have 0. Are we good, guys? Till here? Right. Let's write the array 2 also now. Array 2. And this time we will directly keep the addition of those. We will not create the subsets. Is it okay, guys? Let's directly create the addition of them. So see, 2 will be first, 4 will be there, 6 will be there, like the same element, 2, 4, 6, like this, 1, 3. Then 2 plus 4, again 6 will be there. 2 plus 6, 8 will be there. Then all 3, 2, 4, 6, 4 to 6, 6, 12, 12 will be there. Then 10 will be there. And then 0 will be there. Let's see, 8 elements are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 elements are there. Correct? Up देखो guys. The question, now these are half of array. Array 1 and array 2. These are half of array. We need to add these two arrays also, because 1 plus 2, this could be also one set, right? If we talk about whole array, then 1, 2 could also be one set. 1, 4 could also be one set. 1 comma 6 could also be one set, right? So see, now we'll consider, now we will write one equation here. So array 1 plus array 2 is equal to A, is equal to A, or array 1 plus array 2 is equal to B. Is this condition correct or not? Why? क्योंकि देखो, जब भी हम 1 और 2 array 1 के एक एलिमेंट को और array 2 के one element from array 1 and another element from array 2, if you will add those elements, and if those addition of those elements is equal to A, so we will say this could be one pair. This could be one pair because our A is 6. Our A is 6, B is 10. So this is the condition, right? Our sum of these two elements should be equal to A or between A and B. Between A and B. Correct? So this could be the lower condition. This could be the upper condition. So if the addition of these two elements, if the addition of these two elements is coming between 6 and 10, or between 6 or 10 or 6 or 10, we can say that could be one pair. That could be one pair. I think this could be confusing for a little bit, but try to understand this thing. See, array 1 and array 2 is if we will combine these two array, then we will get this array only, right? The final 1 5 3 2 4 6. If we'll combine this, okay, I think I should write some other name here because this could be confusing, right, for some people. 1 minute, guys. I think I should be writing, this should not be the array 1 and array 2. This should be some other name. Or wait. Let me correct it everywhere. Because might be some people are confusing, right, with the naming only. Let me correct the name properly. Okay. Yeah. So see, this is the array 1. Okay. Everyone understood this part, that this is array 1 and this is array 2. But this is not array 1. This is the sum of array 1. This is the sum of array 1, or all the sum of subsets of array 1. This is the sum of subsets of array 1. Right, guys? This is sum of subsets of array 1. And we can consider it as like X. This is the sum of subsets of array 1. And this is what? Sum of subsets of array 2. Now I think it would be clear. Array 2. This is Y. This is no, sorry. Oh, this is the same. This is the same X, right? And now this is, oh, this arrow is also wrong. Yeah, this is the sum of subset of array 2, right? We can write it as a Y. Now you can see, if we will add X plus Y, so the addition of these two subsets should be equal to 6 or should be equal to 10 or between these two, right? So that's why I was writing X plus Y is equal to A or X plus Y is equal to B. Correct? Everyone, please tell me. I think for some people it's still confusing. Likhit has understood, but what about others? Ekta, Vishal, Nilanjan, Arad. Okay, now Vishal is saying, should not be first check for given sum in individual arrays first, then go for X multiply Y. No, multiply is not there. Should not be first check for given sum in individual arrays. Should not be checked for the sum in the individual arrays. Yes, individual arrays, we will check that also. For individual, we will compare it. अभी हम compare नहीं कर रहे हैं. We will compare it in individual arrays also. We will do this. We will compare. We will do the comparison. But first, understood this part. The X plus Y, like if we will add these two, we could get this these parts also, right? 6, 10. The between these two. But I think that question of Vishal is also right. But yeah, we can do that. We like somehow we have to do this also. We have to check the individual elements also. Right, Vishal? We have to check the individual elements also. But our scenario was we have to check the whole arrays element, because these individual arrays are only for half element. These individual arrays are only for half of elements, not for full, not the full array. That's why we have to combine these arrays. That's why we have to combine this array and then compare it with the sum of the sum is coming between A and B or not. Correct? Okay, so Arad is saying confused. Likit is saying if array I plus array 2 greater than equal to J or less than equal to B, or array 1I greater than equal to A or array 1 less than equal to B, or array 2J greater than equal to J less than equal to B, this will be our condition. So our condition would be the first one only. So what we will do, we will sort one array and we will use upper bound and lower bound. We will sort one array and we will use, I will show you what we will do. But first understood this part, x plus y part. Okay. Let's see other question. How we took A6 and B10. How we took A6 or B10. Oh, okay. This part was a question. This part was given in question, Arad. Okay. This part was given in question that our sum of subset should be between 6 and 10. Okay. So Vishal is saying, but it will create a subset. Yes, Vishal, it will create a subset. But yes, I think your question was also right. Let me think about that. That are we checking the individual elements or also not? Let me think just 1 minute. See, the Vishal question was very nice. Like Vishal has asked just one question, and that question was, what about the individual elements? Because see, we are trying to add these elements and then compare it, like 1 comma 2 and 1 comma 4, right? We will add it and then we are comparing it. But what about we only want to compare one? What about we only want to compare one? That will, and why one? Why, and why we want to compare one? Because one is also one subset of this array. One is also one subset of this array. Correct? So that's why not one could be one answer. But in this logic, it looks like we are not adding the one here. So that's what let's look for. That's why 0 is there. Okay, I think Sarad is also given nice answer that's why 0 is there. So why? Because 0 is there, so if we will add 1 0, we will get the same sum. Same for 5, same for 3. I think yeah, that answer is also right. Sarad has also given the right answer. The 0 could help us here that for that condition. That's great, Sarad. Yeah. Okay, guys. So see, according to logic, I think, but for others, I hope everyone understood what Vishal was asking. Vishal question was totally right. We are trying to add two arrays. That's fine. But what about the individual sets? See, because in 153, let me tell you again very quickly what was the Vishal question. That was good question, and Sarad has also beautifully answered that one. But that's nice. So see, in this array, if we talk about the sets of this array, so 1 comma 5 is also there, and 1 comma 5 comma 4 is also there, but 1 is also there, and 5 is also there. So we, with this logic, we till now we were trying to do 1 comma 5, 1 comma 5 4, but Vishal question was, what about 1 or 5? So that's why Sarad has answered that we are using 0 at the end. So once we will add 1 plus 0, we will be checking for 1 only, and we will be checking for 5 also. Okay, so that was very nice explanation. Let's move further. So guys, how they have written the logic? So they have written the logic. They are what they are doing. They are trying to sort one array, and they are trying to find element in one array only. So what they are doing like this: y is equal to a minus x, and same here, y is equal to b minus x. Correct? In the second array, only we will first take the first element from the first array and we will subtract it from the A. We will subtract it from the A. Okay, let's move this part into next slide, then we will understand better. Okay, let's move. I'm just moving this 4 line into next slide. Okay, very quickly. I will write it x is equal to 1, comma 5, comma 3, 64980. This is only, guys, this is only one way. You can try other ways also. 98, comma 0. Okay. 98, comma 0. And then the y is also there, which is 2466. But now you guys understood the logic, right? That's what at the end we have to do. X plus y, we need to find the values. 24668. I'm just showing you the last thing, what they have done. 12, 10, 0. Just 1 minute, guys. Let me quickly check. Yeah. Okay. Just one more minute, guys. 1 minute. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see. Let's see this. No problem. No. I was just checking some of the things. I was just checking is we are going into the right way or not. Okay. Let's try this. So now we will. So now our equation was x plus y is equal to a, x plus y is equal to a, and x plus y is equal to b, where a was 6, b was 10. Correct? Then what they did, let's use other color. What they did, they are using like this: y is equal to a minus x, and y is equal to b minus x, and y is this array. Let's sort this array. Let's sort this array. So 0, 2, 4, 6, 6, 8, 10, and 12. Right? Right, guys? So now let's find it out, a minus x. So a is 6. A is 6 and x is 1. You can see this is x. X is 1, which is 5. And they are trying to find it out the lower bound for 5. Lower bound for 5. Let's try to find out the lower bound for 5. So lower bound would be, let's say 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the lower bound for 5 would be, I think 2, right? I think 2. The lower bound for 5 would be 2. Correct? And let's look for b minus x. B minus x, which would be 10. 10 minus 1 is equal to 9. Let's find out the lower bound for 9. Sorry, upper bound for 9. Upper bound for 9, which would be 6, right? Which would be 6. So the upper bound would be 6. Correct? Let's subtract it. Let's subtract it. 6 minus 2 is equal to 4. Let's see the 4 combination, like the 4 number between these two are between A and B or not. Let's see. So between what we need to check? We need to check for 2 and 6. So what is 6? 2 is this and 6 is this. Let's see. Yeah, 6 is there, 6 is there, 8 is there, and 10 is there. Correct. So the 4 elements are there which are between the A and B. So we can see that we can write that 4 would be the first. We can add it 4 in our answer, that the 4 could be the first result. Let's look for others also. So let's look for 5. Right? This was for 1, where x is equal to 1. Let's look for x is equal to 5. X is equal to 5. Right? Let's see. A minus x, which would be 6 minus 5, which would be 1. Or b minus x, which would be 10 minus 5 is equal to 5. Let's find out the lower bound for 1. I think it would be 0. Right? It would be 0. Let's look for upper bound of 5. It would be 3, I believe. Right? And 3 minus 3, it would be 3. Let's see. So it would be 0 and 2 to 4 we are looking, right? 2 to 4. Yeah. So in a similar way, 0 to 3, which would be this. 0 to 3, this would be 3. So 2, 4, 6. No, this is not correct. This is not correct actually, right? Because are we calculating something wrong? 6 minus 1 is equal to 1, okay? 6 minus 5 is equal to 1, and 6 minus 10 minus 5 is equal to 5, right? So we will get 5, and the upper bound for 5 would be, yeah, 3, 3, right? Upper bound for 5 would be 3, correct? Because after 4 it will come, so it would be 3, and the lower bound for uh, 1, it would be 1 actually, not 0, because after 0 it will be coming, right? So it will be 1, and 3 minus 1 is equal to 2, right? 3 minus 1 is equal to 2, but still I am very like, I'm just thinking how this two elements between 0 and 3 could be a solution. Sorry, 1 and 3. So this is 1 and this is 3. So 4 and 6 are coming, right? So this could not be possible, right? This could not be possible, right? It should give us only 1. It should give us answer should give us 1. But 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. Let me check, guys, if I am doing anything wrong. 1 minute, guys. Huh? So let's see. Let me share my screen. I was also trying to do the similar thing, guys. So you can see 1 5 3 6. We have the same array, right? 1 5 3 6 4 8 3 6 4 8 9, and we have sorted out array 2 4 6 6 8 10 12. Correct. So I have only checked for x is equal to 1. So y is equal to 5. That one we have already understood. But what about the next element, which is 5? Let's check again here. According to which what I did. So y is equal to, it would be 6 minus 5 is equal to 1, right? And y is equal to 10 minus 5 is equal to 5. Correct. These would be the two. Now look for the one lower bound. So one lower bound according to this scenario would be 0. And let's look for the upper bound of 4, which would be 2. So 2 would be there. So 2 minus 0 is equal to 2, right? So how could be the two elements pass here, right? Between 2 and 5, 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So between 2 and 5, these were the three elements. And between 2 and 5, that was. Now here it is 0 to 2, 0 to 2. So these two come there. So something is wrong, guys. So I will check this part. But yeah, this was one way to do this thing. I'm explaining it. I'm explaining it again. This was one way to do that. But the logic was very simple. Logic was very simple. Try to create two sub arrays. Try to create the sum of those two arrays. Then try to add those two arrays, and the sum should be equal to A or B. The sum should be equal to A and B. I have already written the code, but I am just missing the last part. See, I will show you the code also. So you are able to see my screen, right? You guys are able to see my screen, right? Yeah. See, the code is also working in a similar way. So just ignore this lower bound and upper bound one. So we have created new array, right? And then we are just generating the subset sum. Then we have created then we are slicing the first element also. Slicing out the first element. Okay, but no, slicing out the first element is like the same. Slice out everything. Nothing is there. Wait. Nothing is there. Okay. Then we have created the second array, which is starting from ny2 plus 1, say n minus 1. You can see the first array was starting from 0 to ny2. The second one is starting from ny2 plus 1, say ny1, n minus 1. That's the second thing. Then they have sorted out the second array, and then they are iterating on the first subset, and then they are doing the same second subset, like y, they are passing the second subset, and a minus x and b minus x. But at the end they are subtracting also the zeroth index. Okay, why they are doing that? They are subtracting the zeroth index. 1 minute, guys. After calculating the lower bound, they are subtracting the zeroth index from the array. 2 minus 2. 1 minute, guys. Just let me understand why they are subtracting it from the second array, right? So 2 minus 2 would be 0, and 5 minus 2 would be 3. So 3 minus 0, 3 would be the correct answer here. What about this scenario? So the lower bound would be 0 here, right? In this scenario, so 0 minus 2 would be minus 2 for us, and the second would be the 5 index. So 2 minus 2 is equal to 0, right? And then they are doing what? Q minus P, Q minus P. So 0 plus 2. Yeah, 2 is still there. So why they are taking 2? I'm just thinking I just stuck here, guys. I'm not able to understand why they are taking 2. It should be only 1, right? Because the sum of like 2 is not between A and B, right? The 6 is the one which could be past the condition here. But they are taking 2 here. So they are telling uh, there are two ranges, two elements between these two, which is contributing, but it doesn't look like. Okay, let's look for 3. Let's look for 3. Okay. Okay. Okay, guys. I think I got it now. I got it. What is happening? See, they are not checking that range. They are checking with the element. See, 5 plus 4 is equal to 9. 5 plus 2 is equal to 7. That's why it was giving me 2. See, I was I was trying to understand something else. Okay. Let me come back to again to the slides. I understood what is happening here. I understood, guys. I was just not. I was not ready to. I didn't understand that was. Yeah. So let's see. We guys, we were doing everything right. I just forget to explain things. Okay. So let me explain you again. Again for x is equal to 5. I missed it, guys. No problem. We will see it again. And I think we will see from the first value. That's fine. We'll see from the first value. I was trying to explain something else. But yeah, 1 minute, guys. I understood. Now you will not be confused here. Very quickly we'll do that. No problem. I know these questions are very complicated, guys. So sometimes everyone can forget it, right? So that's what I also forget it. Okay, quickly, let's see. Let's choose another marker. So see, we'll look for x is equal to 1. We are looking for the 1. We are looking for the element 1. How many combination it could make here in this array? How many combination it could make in this array, right? So let's sort it. Let's sort this array also. I think we have not sorted it quickly. Let's sort it. So 0. Oh yeah, we have sorted it here, this side. Yeah, sorted array is this side. Correct? Yeah. So let's see. X is equal to 1. So y is equal to a minus x. A is 6. X is equal to 1. So 5. We have to find the lower bound for this, and then the 5 b minus x is equal to 10 minus 1 is equal to 9, because this is the lower value, this is the maximum value. That's why we are looking for lower bound for 5 and maximum bound for 9. So now you guys tell me again the lower bound for Let me quickly clear it out, these arrows, so we can quickly, yeah. So this is 0, this is 2, this is 4, this is 6. Yeah. So now guys, quickly tell me the lower bound for 5. What would be the lower bound for 5? Yes, so lower bound would be 0, 1, 2, 3, because in this position, this new element can be inserted. In this position, new element could be inserted. So lower bound would be 3. Correct? What would be the upper bound for 9? What would be the upper bound for 9? Everyone, upper bound for 9. Everyone, upper bound for 9. This would be 6, right? Because at this position, the 9 could be inserted. Now subtract it. 6 minus equal to 3. Now what this 3 is telling? I was confused only in this 3 part. That what this 3 is telling. So this 3 is telling, take the values from the arrays between these two indexes 3 and 6. So see, where is 3? If we take this array 0, 2, 4, 6, 6, 8, 10 and 12, and if we write the indexes here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? So where is 3? 3 is starting from this place, and till where it is going? Till 6th position. Till 6th position, till here it is going, right? And it is saying we have to take the 3 elements. So it means not the last element, not the last element. So we have to only take these 3 elements. So now if I add 1 in these 3 elements, I will get the result between A and B. So you can try to add it. 1 plus 6 is equal to 7. 1 plus 6 is equal to 7. 1 plus 8 is equal to 9. So that's what I was missing, guys, earlier. I was not able to understand this thing. So that's why I got confused. Now let's look for x is equal to 5. Now let's look for x is equal to 5. So why are we adding 1? Because this is the element, right? That's what from the, you see, a minus x, and x is the first element from the array. That's why we are taking the why we are adding. That's why this is the element which we are taking. For this element, we have only calculated these all things, right? If we add this x from if this element from the x to the, that's what we did. Let's look for 5. With 5, how many combinations we can create? So let's see. Y is equal to a is again 6. 6 minus 5 is equal to 1. For y, b minus x. 10 minus 5 is equal to y, 5. Let's quickly find out the lower bound for 1. Lower bound for 1 would be the first index, right? 1, first index, lower bound. The upper bound for 5, which would be 3, right? So 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. So 2 elements we can add. Now let's again, in the same array, let's look from 1 to 3. This is 1, this is 3. This is the 3, but we only have to, because we have to remove the upper bound. We do not need to take the upper bound. So that's why these 2 elements, if we will add these 2 elements in 5, we will get the result between them. 5 to 7, 5 plus 4 is equal to 9. Okay guys, so that's what actually is the logic here, and that's what happening in your code also. I know it was little confusing at the end, because upper bound, we are upper bound. What is the upper bound meaning? Upper bound means the last element we will not see. Upper bound in the mathematical also, upper bound means we have to go till that position. Like वो जो भी upper bound है ना, उससे पहले की position तक जाना है. Always we do that in the mathematics also. Upper bound is the next place. वो maximum position है, उससे आगे नहीं जाना है. So upper bound is always like that. We will in every pair you will see, that's why we in the every question we do upper bound minus lower bound. So take the element between the upper bound and lower bound. So from the lower bound, the upper bound is always it happen exclusive. There is one word called exclusive, and exclusive means we do not need to take the last element, right? So that's what the upper bound meanings is, and that's why we can also see here only the 2 elements we will take it from the subtraction. Let's look for one more element quickly. Let's look for 4. Let's look for this 4. So x would be 6 minus 4 is equal to 2. y is equal to 10 minus 4 is equal to 6. Correct? Let's quickly find out the lower and upper bound. So for 2, lower bound is 1. Lower bound is 1 here, right? And upper bound for 6 is this one, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Upper bound is 4. So 4 minus 1 is equal to 3. Let's look for between 1 and 4. So 1 is this. Let me erase it. You guys can practice it later. 0, 2, 4, 6. So yeah, so 1, 2, 3. So we have to look for 1 to 4. So this is 1, this is 4. And last element, we will ignore it. And you can see, you add it 4 to, you add this 4 with these three elements. 4 plus 2 is equal to 6. 4 plus 4 is equal to 8. 4 plus 6 is equal to 10. Okay? Our upper bound will be always B or greater than B. I think greater than B. I believe greater than B. So if we add element from array X, then it will be exceeded sum. Yes, yes, definitely. But yeah, in this case, it could be near to that also. You can see because it was the same number, 6 comma 6 was same. So the upper bound could be added. But that's why we can, in the sets, we do not need to duplicate, because 4 comma 6 we have already considered. So 4 comma 6 we will not consider second time. That's why the last upper bound will always be avoided. Okay, everyone. So I think that was the question. I think we have already exceeded half an hour, but I hope what I tried to explain to you guys able to help understood it. And I want now you guys to practice it first with the logic. First, try to create the logic in similar way. Test this logic, and once you understood the logic, then try to implement it. Then try to implement it in your logical way, in your coding way. It's very difficult. Yes, see, look it once first time when you will do, it's difficult. But now you understood the logic. Now you understood the logic. So now, after understanding the logic, you have to little bit practice that logic, and then you will start implementation. Okay. So that's how you, because that's why these questions are difficult. That's why these questions are asked in Google and Amazon or big tier one companies, right? Today we have a lot of mathematics to understand the logic. Yes, Nilanjan, always these problems related with mathematics. You will see, you will go to lead code, a lot of problems are there which are like totally related with mathematics. We'll practice all these questions from scratch to understand better. Yes, Ekta, please do that. Yes, we will practice tomorrow. It's holiday. Yeah, please do that. We are reducing every question to binary search. Yes, Vishal, because that's what we are practicing. And I think a lot of questions could be solved with binary search. Otherwise, doing the comparison also needs like n, right? Because at the end we are doing the comparison. For doing the comparison, it takes n. Simple linear search if you will do, it will take n one iteration. But in binary search, it's log n. So that's why the binary search we mostly prefer. Yes, please, Nana, please. I will request to everyone. These questions are not easy. Without practice, you will not able to solve it. So please do more practice. I have spent more time on this. Now tomorrow, I think tomorrow I have to spend more time on those 5 questions also to understand them better, so I can explain to you guys also. Right? So please, you guys also do more practice, and then we will talk about them more. Okay, guys. So let's wrap it today here. And I hope you guys enjoyed the code. Yes, I already pushed the code. Already those changes are there. Yeah. Good night, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed today class. I know it was a lot of things, but yeah, at the end, you should feel happy because you have understood these very difficult questions, very hard questions. So yeah, so I would say that I am feeling happy, so I could, because I was able to explain these logics very nicely to you guys. So I want the same feeling from your side also. Yeah, yeah, yeah. These are very advanced questions. That's totally right. Okay, guys. So yeah, like, I was very excited. That's why I just went half an hour. So now I will go and sleep. We'll meet in our next class. Okay. Very good night. Bye bye.